Whatever you have here is unholy and must be destroyed. Whatever you have here is unholy and must be destroyed.
Chad, yo, this playlist. This playlist is more volatile than a teenager.
Chad, baby, what's happening?
I just reached puberty. Sorry, guys, it's NCS radio. It's a lucky packet. You never know what you're going to get. But yeah, we have to roll with it. Have to roll with the punches. Pangaea. Who's going to... I don't even know what Pangaea is. Dude, I hope those Crocs come in hot today. I was actually quickly check here. Give me a second. Let's quickly track down those Crocs here.
Chad, baby, what's happening?
Miles, how are you feeling today, my brother?
Oh, we're feeling fresh on this fine Thursday. Ready to add another one to that win streak. Let's go.
Routing delivery. Okay, what do
I want to know your thoughts on divorce. Yeah, I wouldn't mind a divorce roliki. It would be quite nice to start the morning with a nice divorce roliki.
Departed by road to Port Elizabeth from Cape Town and then arrived by road from Cape Town to Cape Town. I hope they didn't send it back to Cape Town. Alrighty, Chad. Hope everyone's doing well. We're about to get started here. It's going to be the official round 7, lucky 7. Chris, I want to know your thoughts on divorce. Jakes, dude, why do you hit us with such heavy questions on this fine Thursday morning? Damn. No, sorry, I'm talking. Chad, what am I talking? It's round 7. Yes, okay, Jakes, ask me again a little bit later once we've settled in here. Just want to get the economic calendar. But Chad, I hope you guys are doing well. It is Thursday, 2 days left for the week, 4 sessions left. If it's not been a good week for you, there's still time to turn it around. But before we start, as every morning, we're going to start off with the prayer. Things happen when you pray over your family, your business, your marriage. Specifically talking about Jakes asking about divorce. Let's pray that people don't get divorced. The marriage is I think the marriage has got a special place, and we should always protect it as far as we can. But Chad, our Father who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name, thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses. We forgive those who trespass against us. Lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil, for thine is the kingdom, the power, and the glory forever and ever. And if you believe it, you can drop an amen right now in the chat.
Amen.
Amen. Okay, Chad, let's get straight into it. Let's not waste any time further. Also, please pray for Uzi. You guys know Uzi is one of the Chad. Let's pray for him. Actually, I have to do a follow-up today with Uzi. Let's keep him in our prayers as he battles cancer. Alrighty, Chad, we've got the BRICS Summit going all day. We've got the IMF meeting as well. Just want to see where is it located. Same from 2 o'clock this morning. But anyway. Chad, yeah, this is the business end of the week. We've got PMIs coming out all through the morning. Next 7 minutes, we've got 36 minutes. We've got France, then Germany, then ECB, then pound. Then later this afternoon, we've got a big deck of US data as well. So things are going to start heating up here for the rest of the week. So I'm expecting quite a bit of volume to come through the markets. Big shout out to News Squawk as well, giving us all of these beautiful headlines here. Let me just see if there's anything geopolitical that came out through the course of this morning. Okay, Israel Broadcasting Corporation announces IDF's readiness to respond to Iranian missile attack. Iraqi armed factions loyal to Iran announced targeting of a vital target in the Gulen with drones. Wait, let me just filter quickly. Let me just okay, go on filter. That's fine. I just want to see what has happened. Large explosion heard in the sky off Syria's capital, Damascus. Syrian state TV says explosions heard were a result of Israeli aggression. Yeah, Chad, pray for the Middle East. It is crazy what's going on there. Alrighty, guys, dollar index is now at a level where we're going to need to start seeing what's going to happen here. Just look to my left. This is that previous peak. That is where we started dropping for, I think it was almost 2 months, if I'm not mistaken, 2 months. Major zone. No top wick on this daily. I do feel that even if we are going to reverse, we're going to see at least something like this, where it's going to try and hold above and then come down. But the dollar is in a major bullish cycle currently. We cannot deny the fact that there has just been massive dollar strength to the upside. And if you were trying to fade it, good luck. Okay. So daily for me is still bullish. 5 minute time frame. What do we have on the 5? Very simple for me. Chad, very clean, very simple. That is your zones. Bearish if we reject. Bullish if we can break and hold above. Very simple. Please also read the disclaimer. These streams are purely for educational and entertainment purposes only. Please consult with your financial advisor before making any financial decisions. We cannot disclaim you or help you with any of that. You will lose money if you follow what we do here. US 30. Okay, so US 30, yesterday I mentioned to you guys 2 things that could potentially happen. We can break that or we can hold that. We broke that down. We're now back at this major key level here. This for me is a major zone to consider. Why? You can see all of this reaction. This is where we were contained in that range. Then we had that beautiful breakout and then a nice move to the upside. So 3 days of bearish price action. And if I just look at this, Chad, if I look at this entire section of price action, there were only one instance where we had more than 3 days worth of bearish price action, and it was here. That section there. So I'm going to look for some type of relief bounce today. Even if it's just a little pullback, even if it's just a flat day, but I'm going to try and see if we can get any type of relief bounce. Okay. Daily is neutral for me, purely based off that fact that in recent weeks we haven't had so many down days. Okay. Again, very simple, like yesterday. Asia range, that is going to be your capping range. Anything in between, not interested for me. Need to break out of this, and once we break out, I will make my calls on that. Either breakout or fake outs. Very, very simple here for me this morning. Nasdaq daily time frame. This is that zone we spoke about yesterday, closing strong bearish. Also now closing below this level here. Just want to show you guys this. Just taking the most recent price action there. So I am bearish on the day. Bearish on the day because we failed to hold above this previous resistance area. There was support. Here we've broken it down. Minimum target 80% of that wick. And then on the 5-minute time frame, what do we have here? Okay, there's that zone down here. Daily pivot, daily EQ, quite a big zone. I think we can just refine it to that daily pivot. Very simple. And then we've got our Asia range. Okay. So not saying we can not push up, but this morning it's going to be important to see what we do around Asia highs. Gold, let's look at gold. All right, gold, very interesting for me. Technically, I should be bearish on the day. Why? We took a previous daily high. We took a low as well. We engulfed. We've got a minor structure break there. And in all technicality, we should be bearish. But also looking back previously, we've had instances where, this for instance, just want to show you guys this. Quickly look at this. Exact same thing here. There was your, we didn't engulf though, but there was a minor structure break and then we started consolidating. Yeah, we had a nice structure break. And then started consolidating that fake out. So in all technicality, I should be bearish purely based off this daily candle here, taking a high and taking a low and engulfing. And if I go on the lower time frames, what do we have here? Quite a massive expansion above Asia highs, above the daily pivot. Not yet close to the daily R1. So I'm going to say, I want to see if we can get some type of pullback play. I'm not saying we can't continue higher, but I would be more inclined towards going for a pullback rather than looking for the continuation. Okay, so just want to quickly do our half round numbers here. Let's just do this quickly. That's not what I wanted to do. Alright, so just the immediate levels we're going to monitor is 27.35 and then after that 27.40. But yeah, this just straight up, I don't really like that. I would rather look to potentially fade, but we'll see. Okay, GU, beautiful price action here. Yesterday, mentioned to you guys, bearish on the day, purely due to the fact that we closed below that area. We still closed bullish, and I still mentioned to you guys, closing bullish below that level. Nice bearish day. I'm expecting another down day all the way down to 12866. And looking on the lower time frame, quite a nice expansion up here, and again going to look for something similar to what we had on Tuesday. Yeah, Tuesday the daily pivot was around this level here. We also pushed above, exact same thing. We were bearish and then later on died down. So I'm expecting exactly the same to happen here today, and I will see what I get here. Alright, so I'm going to be monitoring this daily pivot level, and I think that's where we're going to get our move from. And then last one, GJ. GJ daily for me, bullish. There's that major breakout. We've got a very nice daily top wick to fill. There's that key level that if we're going to reject it, we're at least going to test it once more. And then on the lower time frames, only thing, yeah, it's not horrific. It's not the worst. I'm going to say I would like to see it back inside of the Asia range above 197. then I feel we're getting ourselves a very good deal somewhere there. Otherwise, all the way down at this key level. This for me is going to be tough trading within this range. Also, just looking at the weekly real quick. Yeah, the weekly is still super bullish. So I'm going to be more inclined for the buys. Okay. So the zones for me for the buys are going to be this zone here. Anything above here, something like this, I would like. And then session low, maybe. I'll see how we form at these session lows. Maybe, but other than that, that is the bulk of what I'm going to do. All right, my brother, you ready?
Yes, so let's have a look at it.
Just bring your
Price tab.
Yeah, there we go.
Okay, guys, let's quickly have a run through GJ, and what I see, I am actually looking for potential shorts at the moment. So looking at the daily, guys, you are pressing to the upside. However, on that market structure itself, for me personally, it's going to be bearish until we tap into the level 199 flat. From that point, I'll then have my 2 candlestick pullback flip for price to then continue bullish. So at the moment for me, we are testing daily resistance levels, as you can see over here. Test 1, test 2, test 3. Currently at the third test, looking for those shorts right now off of that area, unless we can start trading above the current daily high as well as the quarter pip. Then obviously we can go ahead and fill yesterday's wick. That would be quite nice on the buy side of things. Then dropping down to the 4 hour, we understand that we've got that resistance structure over there. We've got the drive. My question is, in order for price to continue driving bullish, where does it need to pull back to? It's going to be that level there. So that is what I'm currently targeting within my pullback back into liquidity over there. If I drop then down to that, if I drop down to that 30 minute, I can see a very similar play as well as GJ has now flipped bearish for me on that 30 minute, where we've got liquidity right over there. Price drives, pulls back, makes a low, drives, pulls back, makes a low, drives. This is where it flipped bearish. First phase, this is now the pullback of the second phase. I'm anticipating price to drive down to that level 196. What's this? 196,467. I then can also see that we are retesting this area. Just by the way, this is not financial advice. It's according to my strategy. I am in GJ shorts at the moment. You'll then see that there's my liquidity area there. This was simply just price breaking, retesting, holding resistance for price to continue driving further down. So that is why I've taken that what will that be? Type 2 shorts, as we've pulled back, engulfed, next candle, tapped in, grabbed liquidity, and as it flipped on that 30 minute, we anticipate price to drive down to that lower area. And that is why I've taken entry at 762. Looking at the 15 minute as well, obviously I do identify that support level there on the 15 as well as the 5, but basing it off of that slightly more macro structure, and this 50 now also starting to engulf the previous candle, the sells for me make a lot of sense, whereby we've grabbed liquidity there. This is that acting resistance. All we need to do is start popping down through that current daily low and then further to the downside, and that is how I've taken these GBP JPY shorts at the moment. So I am short at the moment. I'm looking for that 10 pip target at that current daily low, because that's exactly what it is. And then that overall target for me is going to be 196,512, and that's going to be for me today. I'm not going to go through gold just because it doesn't look anything of what I want. What I would have wanted was looking to the left hand side. I've got that support area there, boom, resistance area there, boom. All I would have wanted was a range trade from low to high. We haven't gotten the pullback yet, so that isn't a setup for me. And that is why when I saw GJ and it's set up so beautifully, regardless of me understanding that there is that support level there, I personally don't feel like it's strong enough for us to start driving away from that level. More so just testing that to continue the pull for something like that. And yeah, that is why I'm in the trade. So a bit of a quick little breakdown for me, just because I am already in the position. I've called it 196. 762. It's not financial advice. It is not me telling you to join me or do anything. This is just purely my trade and the way that I trade according to the MFX strategy. Let's see if she can continue further down. We do have London open in the next 6 minutes. So let's see if she can go ahead and tap that TP1 and make it a 4-trade win streak for the week. But that's it from me, my brother Chris.
All right, I'm going to keep it on your screen as you are in a trade. We're still waiting for the open. When you say type 2, is that your break and retest?
Yeah.
Okay.
So this was that break. There's the engulfing, which is the retest. Next candle, I'll wait for the top wick, and as the flip, I then got in for price to continue driving down.
So you took it on the 30-minute flip, eh?
Yeah. So this one is based off of the 30-minute, but I dropped to my 5-minute to establish that resistance point there. I can see price holding there, then breaking that level, and then aggressively I then went in. It's aggressive because I am trading directly into a support level.
And was your execution based on the 30-minute or the 5-minute?
30.
Okay.
Yeah.
Quick one. When do you decide whether to take it on a 30-minute or a 5-minute?
The 5-minute is always going to be part of the strategy because I use the 5-minute to form the support resistance. But then my 30-minute or 50-minute is to wait for those confirmation candles. Yeah, especially in a case like now where you need that pullback. You've got that engulfing, showing me there is sellers in the market. They have engulfed the previous data. This candle then all it needs to do is just accumulate more liquidity and then it should continue driving. Now, I always say this in every trade I take. The only way I can lose this trade is if this support level actually goes ahead and holds.
And break structure.
Yeah, and doesn't break structure. I'm just popping my stop there, guys, above that high because I don't want to be in the trade if it's going to break that high. Because at this point for me, this is what gave it away, which was liquidity. All price needed to do was break, retest. It got that. Price should drive down. Okay. So this is it zoomed enough? I think
that's good. That's beautiful.
So yeah, that's me for the morning. Let's see what it's gonna be. But just sticking to plan as we do every day.
Alrighty, guys, we still have time. Let's get through the fundamental chat here this morning. Dylan, good morning, my brother. Popping in for a coffee this morning. And Dylan dropping us with a Romans. No. Bro.
As soon as you said Romans, I thought of pizza, bro.
dude, why do I feel like, is it Romans? Bro, it is Romans.
What is this?
No, the book in the Bible, it's Romans.
Yeah, Romans, yeah.
Romans absolutely destroyed our minds. When I saw that, I was like, it can't be Romans. But Romans 5 is 1 to 5. Thou shalt not eat dry crust. No, I'm kidding, Chad. Chad, I'm kidding, man. You can have some fun. It'd be so serious. Romans 1 to 5 says, therefore, having been justified by faith, we have peace with God through our Lord Jesus Christ, through whom also we have access by faith into this grace in which we stand and rejoice in hope of the glory of God. And not only that, but we also glory in tribulations, knowing that tribulations produces perseverance, and perseverance, character, and character, hope. Now, hope does not disappoint because the love of God has been poured out in our hearts by the Holy Spirit who was given to us. Beautiful, beautiful. Amen. Fundamental drop.
Amen.
Most Asian stocks found on Thursday's rising use treasury yields pressured technology stocks, while weak economic prints from 7 regional economies also weighed on sentiment. Oil prices rose sharply in Asian trade on Thursday after Israel harshened its rhetoric against Iran. Japanese business activity shrank in October preliminary purchasing managers index. Data showed on Thursday with both manufacturing and services sectors contracting through the month. The US dollar traded close to a 3-month high against major peers on Thursday, underpinned by expectations for a slow pace of interest rate cuts by the Federal Reserve and growing bets of a possible second Donald Trump presidency. Tesla CEO Elon Musk said he expects vehicle sales to grow 20% to 30% next year, reassuring investors the company was improving its core business of selling electric vehicles profitably and reducing concerns about when it could produce a robo-taxi. The forecast, building on a target for slight growth in deliveries this year, pushed the company's shares up 12% in post-market trading on Wednesday. This set up Tesla to add about 80 billion in stock market values. Riley strikes Damascus military site near Homs. Syrian defense says. All right, barefoot. Bev says he would rather walk barefoot in a desert with scabs on his feet than wear Crocs. Yeah, I said no Crocs for him.
Until he puts it on, he might definitely change his mind.
Chad, I'm gonna give you guys an honest review as soon as those crocodiles land here. Some people think we're in California with that rain and seeing a croc come down the street. That could have been something. Jex, dude, that question. What is your thoughts on divorce? Jex here, I think incognito, good morning. I think divorce is something that we'll obviously always try to shy away from it. I'm not saying you should stay in a relationship if you guys are not good for one another. But I feel like if you can remediate it, the entire idea with marriage is till death do us part. And in life, if we give ourselves an out, we'll always take the easy route out. But with marriage, when you say your vows, you actually talk about through riches, through poverty, through the good, through the bad. So it's a case of getting through all of that. So yeah, that's my thoughts. I'm not saying you can't divorce, but I'm saying always try and push through. Chad, markets are open and in motion, baby. This is the official round 7. Markets are open and in motion. Ding, 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 ding. Fight. All right, here we go, Chad. First bit of data coming out of France, not looking good. Dollar index now back at, let's just go split screen for this baby. Dollar index now back at that daily pivot level, 200 EMA. Going to be an interesting battle here for the bulls and the bears. US 30 still within the range. Nasdaq right here in the middle of the range. Nothing has happened there yet. Gold above the daily EQ, 27.35 as mentioned. Not too keen for that. GU, nice pop away here from the daily pivot. We've got the half round here, 129.50. If somebody knows Hein van Deventer, please tell Hein this is his song for when he gets married. Where's Hein? It's Hein here. This is his song, man. Hey, Savannah. His wife is named Savannah. That's what I'm saying. This is his jam. Or his soon-to-be wife.
Sorry about that mic back there, Chad. Seems like the Super C is making me super strong today.
GU, okay. Like I said, daily pivot, that's going to be our line of defense. And then GJ, there's that 197. There's your Asia lows. I think you guys are solid for the continuation down if this Asia lows reject. And I think I will only get involved on the shorts somewhere here if we start rejecting, or I'm going to try maybe a session low play.
Yeah, I don't like that. The only thing that I'm fine with is that it's in liquidity, but I don't like that we actually went and broke that previous 15 body. But why I'm still fine with it and why I'm not managing the position is because you are still within this liquidity range. So literally anything can happen from that point. So that's why I'm chilled about the trade, still allowing it to do what it needs to do. Still anticipating the flip and the drive down, but like I mentioned, I don't like that it popped above the previous 15 high. But like I said, we're in liquidity, anything can happen there. Okay, so what I'm doing right now is, guys, all I'm doing is sitting on my hands and allowing my trade to do what it needs to do. All right, because I'm still anticipating my move to play perfectly the way it should, after it can break these lows.
Apparently, Sia, yeah, dude, it's unfortunate. I'm never gonna condone cheating as being right, and the unfortunate thing is that burden you carry as a Springbok captain, as somebody's hero. It comes with the territory. You are gonna be under a microscope, and yeah, he should have. I love the guy, honestly. I love it, but when you're at that level, you can't be selfish because there's people watching. There's little kids looking up to you, and if if it's true, like I said, I cannot confirm or anything, but for any person of influence, it's not just about you. You need to think about the little eyes watching you, listening to what you do, listening to what you say, trying to copy what you do because they look up to you. And if that is the example you set, it's not a good example. So it unfortunately comes with the territory. But if you watched that, I think Chasing the Sun 2, their marriage was bumpy. Rachel actually in the one section said so. I don't think it's something that has just happened now recently. I think it's something that might have festered for a while, and I think it's maybe something that they tried to resolve. So I respect them, Chad. I respect their decision. If it's a mutual thing, if it was Sia being promiscuous, then obviously that is just bad. Would it affect the sponsors? It could. But yeah, that's the unfortunate burden you carry as somebody of influence. It's
all eyes on you at that point.
Yeah, dude. It's even as a parent. I think for the guys that are parents, I even see with my little one, like what you do and what you say, they like sponges. They absorb you. If you do something a certain way, they pick up on it. So even yesterday, bought my wife flowers on the way home, and I told Daniel to go give it to his mom. So you already start building. So he's gonna see the way you talk to your wife, the way that you and your wife talk to one another. So you think they're busy, they're playing, they are constantly observing, and that's why a lot of times we forget it. And like last night after the Project G call, Alsaby phones me. She's like, "Listen here, this kid is still awake. He wants his dad." And I get the LA next to him. He's like, "Hey dad, me and you are the boys." I'm like, "Yeah, we are the boys." I'm like, "But the boys need to sleep now, otherwise they're gonna be tired tomorrow." He's like, "Okay." And that's from me saying to him that one Saturday, I said, "Come on, man. Me and you are the boys. We're gonna hang out." And now since then, every time it's like, "Me and you, the boys, right?" I'm like, "We are the boys."
Shot incognito. So guys, like I said, I didn't like that the previous 15 broke those highs, but because we were in liquidity, it wasn't a reason for me to just cut the position. Still allowing the trade to play. Let's see, she is still open. Let's see what she does from this area. I mean, you do have your candlestick bodies right there, so let's see what happens from this point.
Chad, but is it confirmed though? Has he cheated? Like we cannot.
Okay, that is stops for me, boys. I am out of that position. Okay, so for me, where we look at price right now, we can definitely see it is in a point where there is liquidity right here. So if I look where it's tapping into, it's not to say it's going to drive up. It just could have been possibly a deeper retracement because you still have these levels right there. There's the level right there of the bodies. So that is pretty much your last straw. If it breaks above those bodies, then I would say, okay, we are to then drive up. And I would then look for that second opportunity to capitalize on that. If we can get closure above this level and then price to start trading above here, I will look for the longs. But until then, I will still look for those shorts. But at this point, I can't take shorts there. I'll have to wait for price to then break this support area that it's just formed now. So I actually have to tweak my areas. I'm going to move this.
And of course, I'm a trader. Of course, my house is going to be big, and I need to phone my wife when I'm on the other end of that. I'm kidding, chat. No, the house is not that big. It's just she can't shout from outside of the room like, "Hey, you're seeing."
Miles, with your trading style, is the broker you trade with important, or can you use any broker? Any broker is fine. It's just I use raw spread accounts.
Yeah, CBC, so I agree with you. The media will always try and make a meal out of it. So, yeah, let's see what comes out. But yeah, anyway, strongs to both of them. I can't think it's easy.
Yeah, so we got a 15 close in the next 5. I would just like to see how it closes, because this for me is now rejecting that level quite heavily. That's at current daily low. Let me just clear this out quickly. So if it's going to close back above here, right? So if it closes anywhere above this blue level and it closes relatively strong, what I can then do is look for that second entry above the high. It has to be above the high because at this point it can still turn around because it is bearish on my 30. Okay.
Dude, and I think when you're on that level, like, things come easy, especially when you're chatting to girls, all of that. You go out. It's a tougher road to walk as a man. So I'm not saying it's right. All I'm saying is it's a tougher road, and that's why the Bible says if your eye is causing you to struggle, cut it out. And I've seen some guys at the gym go like this, bro. And they're like, look at the 7s and 8s running around. And they're like, Lord, I'll sacrifice this one. I've seen the boys. That's why you can ask lads. If there's 8s and 9s walking around, I'm just like this. I'm like, Lord, beautiful set, straight to the bar. You don't look around. Just do your set, and then you just go back down. Ground. You up or down. You don't look around. It's like, bless this session, Lord. Let me not remove thine eye. Yes, Mastery Manifest. Miles is going to join us every morning. Neo T, the expectation is twofold. Go back, if you go do some homework. Go look all the previous elections. Go look what happened when a Republican became president. Go look what happened when a Democrat became president. Then you don't have to ask here for any advice. Do a little bit of homework. Come back tomorrow and then you tell us what you found. That is the easiest. Go observe, go do a little bit of research, put your charts on, get the dates, write up something, and you're going to feel good about it because it's a little piece of research you did on your own. And then come back tomorrow, then all of us chat about it, and we will credit that work to you. Nah, Jakes, bro. I've seen it, and I'm like, oh, The best for me is these girls that post half naked stuff on Instagram and then they've got a Bible verse. Philippians 4 verse 13. You can do all things. And I'm like, dude, you cannot do any of this and post a Bible verse. Like, please be decent. Get clothes onto your body. Hashtag blessed. Hashtag girl of the most high. I'm like, no, dude.
Hashtag soft girl era.
Hashtag you need Jesus, dude. You need to get to your local church and they need to like lay strong hands on you of prayer. Ja, doe jy moenie eers op die menu, jou oë moenie eers op die menu wees nie, my vriend. Jy moet fucking weghardloop as daar 'n menu voor jou kom. Jy gaan huis toe. Chad, you don't put yourself in situations. Just go home. Go rest. That's the easiest. Just go home, go rest. Alright, 1 minute for French PMRs coming out, and then 16 minutes German. So we still have G just running away here, not interested at all in this. GJ, there we go. Alright, Chad, if we can get a nice test of this 197 on the 5, and we can then break above here. European equity open, stocks edge higher. Something like this, I'm more than happy to look for something. That
Yeah, I'm actually with you on that. I'm looking at right now.
That for me is the play. There's your Asia lows taken. We've got Asia highs. Only little thing that is going to be not of concern, but this daily pivot. But at that stage, we've got the 200 EMA underpinning price, and if we hold above there, I think we're solid.
Yeah, I'm with you on that one. That's what I'm looking at now as well. The retest of that 15 for price to flip on that 15. I'm going to anticipate price to drive to that QP 197,500.
Actually, it's already valid on the 15 though.
It is, yeah.
And there's no top wick on the 15 as well.
Just needs that flip.
Are you going to take it?
Yes, sir.
Break of the high or the flip?
The flip.
I'm actually going to be safe. I'm going to take the break of the high.
Well, the flip is pretty much the break of the high for me, because that's going to be my conservative entry. My rule is if I've taken an aggressive entry already, I can't take another one. So I have to be conservative with this. So my entry is looking at 197,218. And then I'm going to run up to current daily high, stop loss beneath a low of 20.
Chad, I actually have a buy stop here, not activated yet. I like the 15. The 15 is actually a minor break of structure here. There's your little neckline. And then the idea is once this flips bullish, it can drive, because that is currently the session high. Remember, what do we want to see at the session high? We want to see immediate volume come in. The 5 minute, obviously once it flips, this 5 minute would have held here. And then that next 5 is the one that's actually going to cause the break. Okay, so that is the idea here. 20 pips, just literally Asia highs. Okay, so just
Yeah, so I'm looking at longs according to my strategy. This is not financial advice. This is just according to my strategy and the trade I'm taking. This is purely just education. I am looking for, after us grabbing liquidity like this now, we've got that 15 confirmation. We're grabbing the liquidity. If this candle can go ahead and flip as it breaks the previous high, I'm going to go long. I would have taken the flip of the candle, but it's literally right there by the highs. So I might as well wait for those highs, boys. And if I can get that, that's going to be my second trade for the morning.
Okay, I'm gonna have to go be.
Do your thing. We good? Do you think what you got buy stops pending there?
Yeah, just buy stops. Chad, 20 pip stop for me, 20 pip target, Asia highs. Next set of PMIs coming out in 12 minutes out of Germany. Just want to see what GU is doing. GU is a toughie here, Chad. There's that previous weekly low. It's in a little bit of no man's land for me currently. DXY trying to make its breakout here above that daily pivot. Going to be interesting there. US 30. Okay, there you go. Asia highs, breakout 200 daily pivot. Very interesting stuff. And then NASDAQ also. There's your breakout. Let's see if the retest holds. Other than that, and gold. Okay, gold trying to make its move above 27.35. But let me go peek quick.
Do you think, brother?
Chat, I'll see you guys now. 10 minutes.
The what? The situation we talked about. Yeah. As long as you try, bro. Oh, that's funny. Alrighty. What do we got happening here, boys? Gold just, I did a quick little analysis on that before stream, but for me, it's just not the one today. The move that I would have taken has already happened, and that entry would have came right here. That's why I obviously couldn't get involved. That was what, like at 8? So this would have been the trade. If I'm not mistaken, I think Ed caught that with his Power Ranger strategy. What's it called? Ed. What's it called again? I keep forgetting. Turtle Soup. So this played out very nicely. This would have been for me. This would have been type 4's closure above the level. Next counter driving, grab liquidity, and then you got price ascending to the upside. So that is quite nice. That obviously would have hit multiple TPs. That's at 60 pips and running. And then on GJ, what I saw this morning obviously got influenced a lot by the news right now, and we can clearly see that that was then a liquidity grab. So for me personally, if it's not going to flip, I won't take it. If it's going to extend more than 30 pips, I won't take it. Turtle wave, my bad.
Everyone's on the I couldn't pee. Everyone is.
Really?
Everyone is busy. Chad, all of the toilets are occupied. Okay, that 5 closed bearish, but still holding above though, Chad. So, okay, GU.
If we look where it is though, it's tapping into liquidity right there.
Yeah.
So, yeah, like I said, if it's going to pass that area there, boys, it's not going to be a trade for me because then unfortunately it's going to be too big for my stop loss. So then that's going to be one of those where I have to sell my hands.
Yeah, if this closes below here, we're going to have to wait and see if we can hold this 197. Chad, this 197 is critical for the following reasons. If you look earlier during Asia, we tried to bounce there, closed above, failed to hold, so we sliced through. Here again, pre-market, closed above, failed to hold, sliced through. Here again, closed above. If we cannot hold here, then most likely you're going to come down. Alright, so that's why a closure and a hold above here is critical for us here. Because the more it's tested and we're not getting away from that level, then it becomes weak. Then I'm going to like the sells below here. And then also we've got that 200 EMA. That's basically guarding price like it did here during Asia. There you can see it guarded price. Late last night, there again, it was guarding price, failed as support, and then we can go lower. But we're definitely going to see some moves here away from this 200 here today. It's either going to be that bearish move, or we're going to see this actually holding as support. But this test is very important. And then GU, GU, I still like the short idea. I could be wrong, but I do think once the dollar index gets this break above here, this is just what I'm thinking, and we can hold there. It's going to be a goodie. Alright, there's that 200 on US 30 and that daily pivot rejecting there. Nasdaq yet to make its test, and then gold. Alright, here we go, chat. GJ. Very nice. Let's see if we can get a nice hold here. Okay, so this is going to be the first actual retest and hold. If it holds bullish or even slightly bearish, you guys know how I feel about a retest. A retest for me is when it taps into the level and it closes above. The closure for me. Okay, so that's a valid retest and hold. The only thing now is on a 15-minute time frame, we've spent 10 minutes already coming down. Do we really think that this 15 in the last third of its time as a 15-minute candle can start driving up? That's the question on everybody's lips.
Ed, why is this actually called? Yeah, so when I spoke to Ed, he told me that he named it after he actually had a turtle as a younger kid. The turtle's name was Eddie. So I think it's more in tribute of that.
Oh, for real now.
Yeah. So he had this. Sorry, obviously it was a tortoise, but I mean turtle, tortoise, same vibe. One's just swimming, one's not. So he had a tortoise named Eddie, and he named it of that tortoise named Eddie. I'm not sure where the wave part. He did say something about he was a big Dragon Ball Z fan, and it is part of the Kamehameha or something like that. So long live Eddie, man, long live Eddie.
Yes, the Ed.
That turtle just. The tortoise just, went the distance. Okay, boys, I'm still keen on this flip on the 15.
No, Chad, you can't ask me what do I think this or that. You guys know I'm a either or trader. If this, then that. So it's levels by levels. Okay, so please don't. Yeah, I don't want to be funny or anything, but asking me that is directly asking for financial advice.
Yeah.
And I always say for me it's either or. If price fails to hold here, then it could go here. If it fails to bounce here, it could go there. So it's always a case, if this, then that. And that's how you should also have your trading. It's all just ranges. We've spoken about it so many times.
Yep.
Trading is just ranges. It's either this, then that.
What time's the next usually is coming up? Now off.
It's 3 minutes.
3 minutes.
3 minutes. Chad, I'm actually going to go ahead and delete this bar stop.
Yeah. I'm going to do it manually.
Purely for the following reason is that we spent almost 12 minutes, and I'm not saying it can't flip, but we've spent basically 13 minutes just driving down. And for me, this candle, even if it pushes up, the next 15 is also going to have a bottom wick.
Yeah.
And at that stage, you can almost even rather wait for and also the 30 minutes going to close. But then at that stage, I would rather just wait for a 5-minute break. For a 5 minute to come and break that structure there. Then it's a better entry almost for me. Because then we've held the support level. But to actually think about it, the 5 minute, if this 5 minute was, it's an engulfing though, but if this 5 minute, if the wick did something like that for me, I would have taken it on this 5 minute. If we had something like this, because that's the liquidity sweep, there's the engulfing, and my idea is always that you always buy the first pullback after a new session high. So, but the unfortunate thing is we didn't take it, and I told you guys yesterday, for me, if I ever take a trade based on a single candle structure, it needs to engulf and it needs to have taken the lows. In this case, it didn't. So all this could do is it can create a support there, and the next candle can literally just go and break that support.
My thing is also, guys, if you're going to close in the next 30 seconds bearish beneath this level, I'm also going to not be taking these buys, just because then it's back beneath that structure. So then look, I almost 100% know that that trade continued pushing up to grab liquidity. This is not financial advice, by the way, but that's just my understanding. With that being said, I actually feel like price will continue down, but obviously we have news that is obviously making price do these sort of things. Got a minute?
Actually now, literally now, 3, 2, 1, boom.
Okay, so that is, I'm not going to take that trade, guys, because at the moment you can literally see this is just all fundamentals.
Boom.
So I'm not taking that position. I am going to sit on my
Very,
hands.
very strong numbers here, Chad. Very, very, almost a 2 deviation. Almost a 2 deviation here.
What's that, 30 opening? No, yeah, there's no bottom wick.
No bottom wick, yeah. Chad, I'm just going to pee. Let's see how this 5 closes. I like this. If this 5 closes like this, creates a nice bottom wick, test at 200. I'm still keen for it. There's that idea that I always say, buy the first pullback after a new session high, but we'll see. 4 minutes. Might get a trade here. I've got a little gap here, but not on my broker feed though.
There was actually, was it GBP JPY differs from our broker feed? What broker are you using? Because mine is exactly the same. So as you can see, guys, this morning, purely fundamentally driven right now. Technicals is setting the levels and the fundamentals is just driving price. Yeah, German gee whiz, that is quite strong, boys. That is strong results. Fiverr's prop firm account, that's why, brother. Remember, that is simulated markets. Prop firm, that is a simulated market, my brother. So you're going to find that your price doesn't line up. What I always tell the guys is don't focus on, even if it was a live account with a broker, don't focus on what the broker platform is giving you. Focus what's happening on TradingView, and then do your trading according to that. Does a broker you use important for your trading style? I think I did answer that question. You're asking it again, but no. The broker doesn't matter, but the account matters. For me personally, I use a commission-based account, so that is going to be zero spread accounts. Just because my targets are relatively small, guys, 10 to 20 pips. I don't want my spread to be 2 pips. So that is why, yep.
But I was never going to hold that buy stop there.
Yeah, so that it pulled way too far back for me, man. Yeah, so that is why it makes more sense for me to rather pay commission for my trade and then get the exact pinpointed price that I want.
Chad, this makes it a little bit tricky now. Yo, that would have been in and out.
Quick fast.
Would you have kept? No, I wouldn't. Not on the
Yeah,
because the 15.
The problem for me is that it closed beneath the level. The 15 and the 30 closed beneath the
Yeah.
level. So it's showing me on a technical perspective that resistance is holding. So even though the fundamentals just went to the moon, there's nothing that I could have done about that. And that's just, it's one of those ways. So it's not, I think you had a perfect example. So it's not me missing a trade because that isn't my strategy. That's just a market move.
Okay, DXY shutting the bed there. Nice. Okay, there's US 30 holding that retest on that zone we spoke about. Pivotal for bulls to get through here. If it can't get through here, it's going to struggle. Nas, beautiful. There's that breakout. As mentioned, guys, I was looking for a type of relief rally on indices. Just 3 days down. Someone's going to try and get a bargain here. And then gold. There's your 27.35. GJ.
Chris warned us about JPY being volatile if your girlfriend's name has JPY in.
Yeah, you just leave her alone, bro. Just stay out of that.
So what I'm looking at right now, guys, is seeing where GJ is about to close. If it closes above the level 197,500, I can then long again because that then flip that structure 30-minute bullish. If not, I'm actually start looking for shorts around this area.
Yeah, this has just made it very, very tricky now.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to wait, boys.
This has just made it very, very saucy. Yeah, chat, unfortunately, you're gonna have to wait here a little bit. Two zones for me, guys, is still this 200. I told you guys we're gonna get a move from that 200. And then secondly, the pivot level, yeah. So 2 zones I will be monitoring. And if I can get a test on either one of these 2 levels, then we've got a little bit of an anchor point to trade from. But currently, a candle just closing above does not constitute that it's holding above, because at any stage, once we test, we can just break back below. So we're gonna have to wait here a little bit. 24 minutes. We still have the pound PMIs coming out in 54 minutes. So next one, 24
I'll
minutes.
actually wait for after that.
I think guys are a little bit preempting what an Iranian opposition organization reports a fire at the nuclear power plant in the city of Karaj. There are no... Chad, yes, I hope you don't get chalked for this, but I watched a little clip of Joe Rogan yesterday, and he said it's the first time in his life where he's a little bit scared of everything that's going on, because it said it just takes one crazy person to press a button and send a nuke, and he's like, the world changes forever, because that could spark something big.
Yeah.
And we sometimes forget the amount of nuclear weapons that is around. I don't know if you guys saw that documentary, the total amount of nuclear weapons. Just to give you guys an idea quickly. Actually saw a nice visual. So Russia has got 5,580 nuclear warheads. The United States 5,748. China has got 500. North Korea 50. India 172. These are all chat. It's yeah. So okay, sorry man, I missed quite a bit here in the chat. Let me just run through it. Let me just get the feeling here. Yeah, Donald Trump, Joe Rogan. Sorry, Miles.
What is that? What time is that news usually?
21 minutes.
21 minutes. No?
Yeah.
So 10. Alright, so now we're gonna have to wait for that, boys. I'm gonna have to wait for that. I'm seeing something now, but I'd rather wait for that news release to come out.
If we hold this pivot level and we re-break the high, oh, but we're not gonna hold it. Yeah, I see that.
Damn. GJ is very volatile through fundamentals this morning. So the best for me is to wait till it's done.
Sibu Sisu, the robot thing. I like it. The only thing is the same with AI. That's where that fight between Mark Zuckerberg and Elon came in. Is that there needs to be legislation of how AI is used. There needs to be a framework to make sure that, like anything, it can be used for good or bad. So it's just the case if the necessary framework and legislation is in place for it, I don't see an issue with it. I spoke about this almost 5 years ago. One of my professors, Dr. Ardendorf, he's got his PhD in future studies, and he was talking about the singularity effect, where everything is in one, and your car, your home, your phone, your watch, like everything is just connected. Like all of your data is in one place. If you get into your car, it's already synced up with your phone. When you get to your home and you've got a smart home, like everything is just connected. And he was also talking about robots, and I was initially going to do my thesis on the fourth industrial revolution and displacement of jobs, specifically robotics and AI, how we increasing our productivity, but the chart looks like this. Our productivity levels go like that, but the average income is going like that. So for who are we producing all of this? We get so efficient at producing cars, at producing stuff, but it's like, to be that productive, we're costing people jobs.
Yeah.
And now it's a case of the average income is going down, but our productivity goes up. Thing is, that study was too wide for MBA treatise. That was more on a doctoral level, so I canned that halfway through. But yeah, dude, the world is going to change. Things that you like, if you think about it, dude. Many years ago, when somebody before iPads even existed, if you think about it, those movies, and they had like a little iPad, and it's like a door opens and people are like, wow. It's like their door opens.
I also feel like
Now you're home, you can get stuff at your home, you can put your kettle on, you can put stuff on and off.
Like even with Samsung, like if you get I think what is the word? I think ergonomics, where you get the same linked washing machine, fridge, microwave, kettle, TV, and they're all connected. You can literally connect them all and activate it from your.
Dude, even your car now. for instance, on the BMW app.
Yes.
So my wife's car, I don't think my car has it, but my wife's car is programmed that when she gets to the gate of the estate, it picks up that waypoint and it opens a window by itself because it knows
Hectic.
like she doesn't have to press the button.
Hectic.
You can from your app set the temperature before you get into the car. So let's say it's a cold morning and she's like, oh flip, it's going to be cold when you get into the car. You can set, I'm going to drive in the next 30 minutes, get the ambient temperature
That's
up
crazy.
to 25.
That's actually crazy.
And then obviously BMW also have an assistant, not as good as Siri. It's very laggy, but you can also say like, hey BMW, what is the weather? What is the news? It will read the news for you. You can ask it like, hey BMW, where's the closest petrol station? It will pop up on your sat nav. So yeah, Chad, we're already there without us even knowing it.
I think we have everything in place already.
That one day I was driving, somebody phoned me, Chris, can we do an appointment at 3 o'clock today? And I'm like, hey Siri, please make an appointment for 3 o'clock this afternoon with Miles. Then Siri comes back, should I let Miles know? Yes, please send Miles a text message or send him an email. And then she's like, on it, boom, in your calendar, already synced. Didn't have to do anything, was just talking into my watch. We forget how advanced that is. If you had to do that 30 years ago, somebody would have been like, dude, you are from
Crazy.
space.
Yeah.
How did you do that? And for us, it's now just normal. It's like, this is what we do on a daily basis. Yeah, so obviously 50% don't like the stream. I don't know what we need to do more, but
Maybe more nip slips or what do
maybe
you need?
more, yeah.
But guys, if you haven't hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Bro, you're literally so close to 14k.
Where are we? Let me check here.
That's like there.
Yo, 24 chat. Can we remember $5,000 Vault Funder account?
24 more people.
24 more people.
That's right there, dude. That's right there.
So we see, so yeah, the 200, my dude, is a very strong, like if you only have one indicator, that 200 is massive, 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 massive. Chat, sorry man, if there was anything critical, I'm just trying to catch up on the chat, but also look at the charts. Please pop your message in the chat. Let's get through those numbers. Chris, how many girls did it take you before? Dude, I told you I struggled to find girls, so that's why the first girl that was interested, I married her. I was like, dude. I was like, it's already it's tough scenes out here. Like, let's not make it more difficult. And I just locked it in, my dude. That's it's almost that case of beggars can't be choosers, Miles. You
100%.
gotta
You just gotta
lock it in, my dude. Make
This
it
is it,
work.
right?
Make it work. No, weirdly enough, my wife, how it happened was, I was actually dating her friend, and then my wife, at that stage, she was dating somebody else, and we went out, and I was with a friend, and we just met once or twice. Then me and her friend like broke up, and then she was also broken up, and then I saw her still. I don't know if you remember, but how old are you now?
28.
28. Okay, maybe it's maybe for your time, but Barney's Lorraine was there in that corner
Yeah.
next to the clinic here.
I remember.
And we went out the night, and I was checking her, and she was like, I wouldn't even say playing hard to get, but started chatting to her, and it was just like, yeah, chatting, not really anything there. But I was persistent. I was like, nah, I'm pursuing this. And she played hard to get, my dude. And once I pulled out the acoustic guitar, and I just started bedazzling her with that, then it was finished.
For a second, I thought you were going to say, once I pulled out the cadet.
No. That acoustic. Once I started shredding on that thing, she just melted. And it was easy from there. That's why actually for this Friday, I'm actually bringing the acoustic, Chad.
Crocs and acoustic guitar?
Crocs and the acoustic. Wow. I will be playing my Forgotten Banger on the acoustic. I'm going to get Keegan a shaker that. So Keegan's going to shake. Miles is going to get the little bongo.
We can rally that.
Percussionist, yeah.
Have you seen that Brazilian guys on Instagram? Bro.
Did I have like a little band? I think you
Bro,
can
you
actually...
gotta see it. I need to send you this. There's literally a dude that will sing and another dude next to him that will bark. Bark. I'm not even joking. It's the most funniest shit I've seen in my life. Like, it gets me every day. I can probably watch that video 10 times. I die. The best part is when in the one video, is actually the guy that's barking is actually holding a dog, and the dog is so confused, and he's literally looking at the guy like, "What are you doing?" I need to send that video to you.
No, Chad, I'm kidding about it wasn't the guitar that got a... I think, I don't know. Maybe it was just God like looking at me and it's like, Chris, I'm going to give you the best that I can. This is the best. Like, don't expect more. No, my wife... no, Chad, I'm honest. I agree with Jeremy. I think if it wasn't for my wife, I would be on a completely different road. So that's why it's true when the Bible says, "He who finds a wife finds a good thing."
Miles partying since 12. I wish, bro.
Nazam also saying he just locked it in. Hey, Amina. It was actually, Nazam locked it in there. I think Nazam was like, "Hey, Amina, do you want to come pray there at my house? Like some of these other guys as well. Want to come and read the Bible with me?" It's like, no, my brother, you don't want to read any Bibles.
Miles need a Mrs. Miles. Oh, bro, I'm married to the money. I'm not gonna lie to you.
I mean, I'll be honest, that must have been one of Nazam's pickup lines. Hey, there we go. Bro, so if I was a Muslim dude, I would be like, Nazam, what do you guys call the prayer carpet that you guys, I don't know if it's like a thing, but I think it is a thing, the prayer carpet. I think there should be like a name for it. Let me check here. Or wait, Nazam will tell me. A musalla. Alright. This is how I imagine it, bro. So this is Nazam. Amina, I saw you. But I think the women can't pray together. But anyways, so they're at the house. Listen, there's some room for you here on my musalla. And Nazam got the narrowest musalla, so you can pray very close to Amina. Hey, Nazam. I love it. I love it. Bro, if I was telling my future wife to come pray with me, that musalla would be thin, my bro. She would almost be on my back when I pray. I'm like, don't worry, I've got you locked in. Nah, bro, my musalla would have been thin. Not a wide musalla, dude. There's tight. Gotta get in tight, close to one another. Yes, dude. I didn't think it was going to be such a boring session with all of this data coming out. 8 minutes.
Yeah, guys, I'm not seeing another move for me personally. I was looking at potential type 3s on gold, which is going to be the short from this level. But for me, I don't want to do that mid-range. So that's why I'm not acting on gold. Gold just, it's not tickling any fancies today. And GJ has the setups, but because there's so many fundamentals coming out, I'm rather just distancing myself from executing on anything until it's done. What time is the last news release there, Chris?
37 minutes. That's the pound one. That's a big one for them.
37 minutes.
Oh.
Okay. We'll see after that if there's a setup, but if not, then it's just going to be that one trade for me this morning. Because at the moment, I don't want to dabble in any sort of executions when I know markets is going to wait for, first of all, prices to be obtained and then obviously movements after that. So I'm just going to be patient and wait.
Chad, yeah, the reason why I don't necessarily like the shorts here is that 200 days. So there's still that idea we can go long. We're just gonna have to wait here, and then GU is I might look for something here on GU. So it's just a waiting game at this stage. I think while we wait, we're going to try and see if there's any girls in the chat. We're going to auction miles off for a date, Chad.
What?
So please get, I think, this Friday, straight after the London session, we're going to have an auction. So all the P ladies, it's for a good cause.
I'm in Jersey on Friday.
No, but we auctioning you off on Friday.
Oh.
But the date can be next week.
Oh, hectic.
So all the P ladies looking for a man, we're going to do the Bachelor 2G's version where it's miles. And we're going to try and see if we can get miles at 8 or 9. So yeah, Chad, get those P ladies. Miles says he knows his way around a pip. If you tell that to a non-trader, she's be like, "You're around the pip." Miles is like, "Yeah, bang out pips every morning."
Crazy.
What is a pip? I need to know what these pips are.
Like, I'm talking about their forehead.
Yo. Girl, you'll hit TP faster than a GJ BOJ intervention. BOJ intervention.
What is Venmo?
Venmo,
what is
Venmo is like Venmo is almost like a PayPal type of thing. So it's
Okay. Okay. These ladies are looking for a man in finance.
Oh my goodness. Yes, dude.
We don't have anything like that in South Africa. Like
I think we've got Zapper or SnapScan. I know. Yeah, bro. We went from not giving financial advice to giving relationship advice here.
I knew the session was coming in when people started talking about securities. I just knew this is where the session's going. We want to trade, but this is where the session's going. The people want to speak about.
It's like, hey, baby, you know what? I don't trade.
And shit.
I don't trade with a stop loss.
I'm
She's
risky.
Like, I'm risky. Yeah. I'm not risk averse. I go after risk. How big is your lot? I use big lot sizes without a stop loss.
You're looking for a Ben 10. Oh, Ben 50.
A Ben 50. Oh, my bro. Chad, where's the ladies? Ladies, let's do a rating here. Let's rate Miles here. The FSA will want to get a... Nah, bro. The FSA can't stop us from giving relationship advice here. Chad, how many ladies? Drop a 1 if you a lady in the chat. Let's just see what are we working with here.
How the fuck did this...
Let's see what we
GJ, give us some moves so we don't have to go through the shit.
Drop a 1. All the ladies, please just raise your hand now. We just want to see how much we're working with here. All right, Jay.
Now,
Jen
I
Lefati.
go to the bathroom.
Okay, this man is just gonna wash his face quickly, bedazzle you guys. Just get
Goh my gesiggie was.
Gou gesiggie, Michaela. Alright, only 4 ladies can't be impossible.
I've been saying that like the industry needs more female traders.
Hey, yeah, here we go. Clarissa Fisher. There's it now. Nah, bro, we're gonna get this man locked in, bro. This man can't be married to the money. Gonna lock this man in.
Miles is my daughter's age.
Damn, Lefati. Chad, where's the ladies? I'm in London. Hey, Jen is ready for you, dude. Hey, Jenny.
Sure.
Calm down, Jen. Calm down. Let's take it easy. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Dude, I must actually range Jen. Jen has been, yeah. Let me just range Jen. You've officially.
Oh, that's
been
why.
ranged.
Because I was thinking, why can't I comment? Okay, I'm on my other profile. Wait, there's another sub. Ooh, there's another sub.
And idea, it's not only for the single ladies, it's also for the naughty ladies.
that mummies that come to gym
Hey,
for specific reason.
Hey,
They're not there for
Dude,
Pilates, bro.
dude, that school drop. After the school drop, they're out there.
Chris, what's that? We need 23 more till 14k.
Is it 23?
Bro,
Come
I'm
on.
so sure we can
Come
hit
on,
14k
Chad.
by.
We can do it.
We can do it, boys.
We
Guys,
even auctioning off miles here to one lucky lady for one night only. But you said you inviting her to a home cell, eh?
yeah,
She
also,
shouldn't. Yeah. He's
Don't-
first gonna get your soul saved.
don't come.
Your soul first needs to get saved. Like, stop that. Are we going to your place or my place? Like, nah, my bro. We're going to church. Come. You need God. Do you guys rate Coop? Okay. Chad.
What's cool?
The only thing. Oh, Miles doesn't know. The
What's
only thing you know, Chad, you know what Coop does to the dollar? I don't think these boys are ready. Miles, have you never experienced Coop?
No, I don't know what it is.
This is still our anthem. Dude, this song alone has carried us to many a
It's a
TP.
song.
Miles, get ready, my brother. Get ready to be bedazzled. Chad, 14k. I need everybody here. I need everybody get to your desks.
Is Lyndon still holding G vibes?
I don't know if he's in bars, Chad, but baby, 14k, 25. Get your mother, your sister, all those naughty older ladies be here for you. We'll pray for you. Yes, okay. Come on, Chad, 14k, baby. Let's see where we are now.
I'll
Oh,
vote this.
let's go, baby. 14k.
Let's go.
We're almost there. For the lurkers, please subscribe now. I've seen you lurking here on the stream. You've been taking the signals. You've been making the money. Look at the dollar, baby. Let's go. Oh, Chad, come on. 14k. How much more? Don't unsubscribe. I see some of you unsubscribe. Subscribe. 23 more, baby. Let's go. Chat. Come on. 226 of you. We're sitting on 139 likes. Come on, baby. At least 200.
How much subs left?
I might want to take a GJ by
I wanted at that flip of the 15.
20 more, Chad.
20 more,
There
boys.
needs to be 20 of you guys. Come on.
If you work in the
14K.
office, run through the whole office. Tell all your colleagues to sub to the channel.
Chad.
5K
20.
giveaway could be within the session. Let's get it going.
Chad. 20. Come on. Let's settle it down. Some of you older ladies, we've seen you. We've seen you look at Miles. And you guys go like this, Miles. They go like this.
I knows you.
But we have. Yes, dude, Chad. Alright, Chad, listen here. Real talk. If we get. No. Okay. 20 more. Let's get those 14K subs. Come on, baby. Let's get it over the line. Oh, where are we? 18 more. Come on, baby.
Come on, baby.
Chad, 18 more, baby. Let's go. 18 more. Let's get it. Smash that like button and subscribe. 100%. Let's get it going. How many more do we need? 17. Let's go. Alrighty, Chad. I don't know if you saw what Mute did to the dollar. Chad, aggressive entry here would be a buy stop on the break of those highs. But I wanna play it safe, and I could be wrong. There's that 200. We tested the backside of that 200. We basically minor break above Asia highs. You know what? I'm actually gonna go for it. 3 minutes left. I've got buy stops above the high here. Literally above that high. And I want to see price drive. Straight drive. Once it hits, I'm going to give it, say, 90 more seconds. We've got a minor structure break here to the left. There's your minor structure break there. Ideally, I would love for us to come and test the daily pivot. But if not, then we're going to go for a retest and a break. So let's see. Bar stop's not activated yet. Dude, I'm gonna go with a little bit of an aggressive one, yeah, because that 200 for me is holding down there, the 200 EMA. we're not getting away from that pivot lower. GU is already at 270. So I'm going to see a nice big engulfing candle off that 200. Basically engulfing all of these 5-minute candles here. So let's see. Otherwise, if we don't get triggered here, 197.50, that's going to be the zone. Let's see. Let's see. Okay, Chad, that is my position activated. And what we want to see now immediately is once we tap that news eye there, that's where I want to see a lot of volume. I want to see a lot of volume come into the market. That's where it needs to start teleporting to the upside.
Okay, my brother, I am taking this with you.
So Chad, we got to see that there. I don't want to see any rejections. Once it taps there, there's a teleportation. Come on now. The 50, let's check it. The 50 needs to get through that 50 now. There's the monthly R1, there's the 50. I'm actually just going to go for a young 10 here on the dark side because we are at session highs. What I'm also going to do is, Chad, I'm just going to reduce my risk to 10 pips as well, because if that thing comes down now, then that was basically the high of the session. So it shouldn't come back down lower. I want to see a drive now, but we've got two levels here that could cause a little bit of a headache here. Monthly R1 and that half round, two major levels. And I've reduced my risk to 10 pips, so already half of what I was risking. Let's see if we can get this drive away here quickly. Let's see if we can get this drive away.
Miles, you trade Fridays? Yes, I do, brother. I just trade Fridays privately with my MFX members. MFX members, do note tomorrow accountability call as well as the $10,000 Vault Funder giveaway, man. It's going to be a good one. Let's end the week off with a bang. It's been a very blessed week so far.
All right, Chad, if we can re-break here, I think we can get a nice explosive move to the upside. So let's go. Let's see a massive level here, 197.50 monthly. Monthly R1. 1-1.
Woo! We've brought him over to the dark side, Keeks.
1-1s, yeah.
My boy's a 10-pip bagger right now.
1-1s. That's all we need.
Chad, Keeks just walks into the office after Chris and he's doing a 10-pip. And he's just standing there shaking his head. Guys, we brought him over to the dark side. I love it. 10 is 10, baby. 10 is 10.
All right, Chad, let's see. As long as we hold above Asia highs, I would kill this trade immediately if we close back inside the Asia range, because then that is the fake out and we will have a range day, because we've taken Asia lows, we've then taken Asia highs, and then what can happen is we can just chop around here inside.
Yeah.
So critical for it to hold above here. But the main idea was this candle here holding the 200. We went back and I showed you guys the 200 for the most part has been a catalyst for price to move away from it. And that's why I said we can move away from here. It's just a case of how do we move away from here. I will be very comfortable once we break through this half round, 197.50. up until then, this is a major level, Chad. A monthly R1 is a big level. You can see here yesterday, this level acting as resistance there, and we just absolutely died away from it. Then during Wednesday morning session there, acted as support. We actually took the buys from there. That was our Wednesday buys. So now we're trading underneath it. Okay, that's why it's critical now for price to get back above it. Otherwise, this is coming all the way down again. So let's see. Okay, 1 minute. How's the 15 gonna close? Okay, 15 is gonna close like
Look, it's definitely seeing reaction off of that quarter pip level. We need to break the QP level.
Yeah, we have to get above it. I don't mind this minor little resistance level, but I don't necessarily like it. Chad, purely for the reason that if we're gonna trade above it, we should break through it, and this should actually happen above that level. So I don't want to kill this trade too quickly because there's still validity in it. We're above the daily pivot. We're above the 200, so I want to give it a fair chance. We've already reduced risk to 10 pips. In all honesty, if it comes back down here, then this is not going up.
What is your entry there, my brother?
My exact entry was 197.442. 44.2.
No ways we have the exact same entry. Crazy.
Okay, Chad, let's see here. Okay. So now, once this flips bullish, if it flips bullish, and we hit into that 197.50 level, that's where I'll go break even. That's where I will go break even, because that's where the sellers are sitting and waiting for the buyers, and that's where the buyers actually need to clap this out. GU. Okay, 15 closed strong bullish. This could all just be the 15 creating its bottom wick. And then once this 15 flips bullish and it breaks basically that previous 15, I think it's gone.
Vince making an announcement on the radio there.
Oh, is Vince on the radio?
14 subs, boy. Tell the whole of his London to sub.
Yeah, no, I think Chad, very likely we're gonna hit minus 10 here. Very, very likely. Yeah, out. Not bad trade management. Here's the thing: Asia highs had to hold above Asia highs, had to get through that monthly R1. So not a bad. Not a bad trade, good management. The other thing is just that this 15 can still flip and drive, but this 15 can literally come down, tap this daily pivot level, flip and drive, but I don't want to sit through that. I don't even think I would have survived the 20. Yeah, no, I feel that it was good trade management from let's check GU.
Watch out to that.
Minus 10 pips.
Yeah, for me, there's just nothing after that first trade I took, guys. Just nothing that's like tickling my fancy at the moment.
No, this is basically done for me.
Yeah.
Chad, like I mentioned, for the guys that know contextually how we trade, if Asia low was taken and it comes back in the Asia range, it's very likely Asia highs will be tested. And for a continuation move, we need to hold outside of the Asia range. So your advantage point was here. Me and Miles were looking for something here. That's when that news came out, popped it higher. And then we had this low being created here. And if you go on a line chart, you'll see that the order flow is bullish. There you can clearly see that from these lows, order flow is bullish. We're continuously taking out highs, creating higher highs, higher lows. So we're going with the order flow, the immediate order flow. And we've got data coming out in 12 minutes. And then GU, nothing for me here. I was looking at something here a little bit earlier. And then I'll look for something here a little bit later. But I still like the potential pullback play. I hope Lyndon. Is Lyndon still in the chat? Where's Lyndon?
Linda, listen.
Lyndon, remember what I told you yesterday? Lyndon took a short from here, Chad, and he asked me about the position. And there's maybe something good for you guys as well. So Lyndon was up 85 pips. He risked basically 15 pips. That is what Lyndon risked. And he was, last night when we had our team call, he was sitting here somewhere. And he asked me, Chris, should I hold the trade or whatever? And I said, Lyndon, you started off the trade risking 15 pips, okay? Now you break even. So that was your initial risk. Now your risk is reversed. Your risk is now all of these pips that you are willing to give up. So it's now your risk technically becomes 70 pips.
Yeah.
Because it's 70 pips that's not realized. That's sitting on your dashboard. You're seeing the blue screen. You haven't locked it in. And I said, for that reason, your risk is now skewed to the point where it's like either you need to, either you don't need to. Personally, either you try and get, you trail your stop into profit. If that thing's still going to run, it's going to run. But I drew out this exact same chart and I said, imagine now tomorrow price comes all the way back up. It ranges here, stops you out at break even, and then does the move. How are you going to feel about that? And you left all of this on the table. Really was a save, Chris. All right, there you go. Chad, but I think I'm just going to wait to see what the data comes out like for a little bit later. GJ is pretty cooked there. Euro running, gold just consolidating there. Nasdaq just running off here. US 30 not getting past that level there. US 30 very messy. DXY also dying off here. 9 minutes, Miles, you're fine if we just check what that data is going to do.
100%, bro. There's no rush. Yeah, so from my side, guys, it was just that one trade this morning that I've obviously taken. GJ just hasn't given me what I wanted after that. I think I could have capitalized at a move here, which is pretty much that type 3, because we're obviously going long on that 30. But for me, what I didn't like was the resistance right there. So for me, having a look at that, it was a no-go for me. So that's why that one trade for me was enough today. Even though we have the rounds in the chamber to take that second shot, it's just not something that's going to hit target for me without that setup being spot on. And I didn't get that spot on setup, so we wait. Tomorrow is another day, and I will leave that capital protection for tomorrow. So that's from my side. Nothing that I want on GJ until all of this news and stuff is done. On gold as well, it's just not in the area that I trade from. It's literally in the middle of the range. What I did see this morning, obviously, like I mentioned, was the buys off of that area to long their position. And then obviously targeting those highs as an extension. But for me personally, what is running like 60 pips in profit. That's ample. I'm a 10 pip dude. I'm a London boy. So within session, within my 10 pips, within my pairs, that's all I want. If I do have to look at GJ going onwards, the areas that's going to be tradable for me will be obviously buys above that quarter pip area according to my strategy, and then sells beneath this area as you have your level of liquidity there, trading support and resistance. Anything beneath that is obviously sell opportunity. That is why I sold off this morning. Just not holding the idea of that. And then, yeah, that's pretty much how I did this morning. But this is a tradable zone. This is going to be a no trade zone, and that will be a tradable zone for me on GJ. But yeah, today is going to be one of those days where I sit on my hands and I wait above that. No buys above quarter pip on GJ according to my strategy and the way I trade. For me personally, there is buys above quarter pip, and that will be trading from support to resistance as well, trading that range, waiting for price to get above, retest, hold that support, and then look to long into that resistance area. But that's about it, boys. There's nothing that I'm looking for in that range on GJ, especially after the news. Look, today's a very fundamental full day, especially this morning during London. So that is why it is obviously heebie-jeebie, up and downing, choppy. But yeah. Oh, that's lovely to hear, Tevin. You better pull up to accountability tomorrow with your journal. All MFX members in the YouTube right now. Tomorrow's accountability call is 7 a.m. So it's going to be an earlier one tomorrow. Not our normal 8:30, but earlier just because I do have a flight to catch at 10. So early morning accountability call, we'll have a short little trading session, and then that $10,000 Vault Funder giveaway as well tomorrow morning. So pull up for that. All MFX members, just make sure you are tuned into that. And then just obviously a let's know on YouTube. Millennial FX is going to put a pause on accepting members from the 30th of October. Mentorship business will all still go on as normal. It's just I won't be taking any new clients from the 30th of October. So if you want to be part of the team, obviously just get involved before that date. We will obviously be opening doors up again in 2025, but now it's just focusing on the current members we have, and then the 10 slots that I have open, 6 is already taken, so there's about 4 slots left. Get yours before the 30th of October, and then we'll be going purely focusing on those current members that is there. But yeah, that's pretty much it from me. We're going to wait for the news release in the next 5 minutes. Let's see how price happens. What's the outcome? That's actually cool. The accountability call reminds me of Windows Buildings. Yeah, no, so every Friday I sit down with all my members and we do that accountability call. We track the progress for the month, the week, and obviously your quarters and your yearly. So obviously it'll be this week. So trades that we've taken together, trades that I've taken on stream, trades that they've taken, we run through that, make sure everybody's good, and any questions I have, we obviously do a follow-up. That's just the best way for me to tweak my students to getting to the point of profitability where they need to be. That's excluding the one-on-ones that I have with them.
Is it confirmed?
Which is obviously not financial advice. It is all just purely education. Gold breaking the highs now. I do obviously, once it's done this now, this is literally your level here. So test level, now as well a test level. Engulfing on that 30-minute, it's going to tap 27.40. I can see that happening already.
What is that?
Gold. What's the time now? So the next 3 minutes closure above that level would be an area that I'd be interested in. You know, I haven't taken my second trade, so I actually might do that, Chris.
Gold on what time frame? 30 minutes.
30 minute. So we have this little micro resistance area.
A little continuation.
Yeah, just a little wee continuation of that bullish structure there. Need that closure above. If I can get that closure above the level, guys, I will take that longs into liquidity. That is going to be about
What type is this?
this will be a type 4.
Continuation.
So closure above, retest, continuation.
You take it on the flip of the candle.
I'm going to wait for the close on the
30.
and then depending how large the candle is will give me the idea. Sorry, will give me the conclusion as to what I'm going to be doing, aggressively or conservatively. Probably going to be conservative on this one.
And you actually use that wick fill as an advantage. Let's say it drops down first.
Yeah, so that's what I want. I wanted to test the 5-minute resistance that is busy breaking out of right now. So you've got your little 5-minute area over here. I want to see price actually break, retest, hold that area. Stop's just going to be, I'll tell you now, and then drive up. Let me just see how far this will be. See, that will be way too large. So I have to have like a 30 pip stop in this. And that stop is going to be based off the next 15/30 minute bottom wick. That's what I'm going to do. And then my overall target is going to be the quarter pip level, 27.50. Yeah, it was good. So we got...
And that news is coming out now in literally
40 seconds.
40 seconds. Pound news. Ooh. Chad, one thing about GJ now is we couldn't get away from the pivot. So every time breaking above the pivot, just immediately slash back below it.
And then just a correction on that. We are actually bearish on the 30-minute on gold. So this is going to be a type 3, boys.
What is a type 3?
Reversal. Reverse. Right. That is a no trade. No close above, no trade. And it's as simple as that, boys. Don't get the confluences that I need. The trade is then invalidated. That just means Miles won't be taking a trade on this. So that's it from my side, Chris.
Data. I just want to see the data quickly.
What is the data there, Chris?
Very bad. Very bad data for the pound. Bad data.
But price is dropping.
Very bad data for the pound. Yeah. Chad, yeah, that's what I mentioned here, that concern. Couldn't hold above the pivot. Yeah, that short idea. Yeah, but no. Here's the thing. We can chop in this range. There's the 200. GU, I will still... Yeah, I know. I would still just call it... Why didn't you like gold anymore?
No, I still like it actually. I like it based off the 5. I just didn't like that 15 and 30 rejected so hard off that level. But the 5 actually looks very juicy after a 30-minute engulfing. Those
Yeah, the
nice,
30,
boys.
the 30 look clean. I would have just liked a bigger bottom wick, because then you could have used that entire wick as your advantage, and that's almost 15. Now I'm calling it.
And then obviously to the left hand side, these wicks, I'm not a fan of that, but you know what?
Are you gonna rip
Break
it?
of these highs, I'm doing it.
You're ripping it on the break of these eyes?
User. Type 3, based off of that 5-minute there, ladies and gentlemen, is going to be, my stops will be 30 pips. Target 1 will obviously be, who can guess? Who's the lucky? Who can guess? 10. And then your extension will be the quarter pip level. But it's going to have to happen now. If it's not going to happen now, I shall not take it. So at the moment, just looking for price to re-break the highs, and then I'm looking for continuation. So pretty much breaking that previous 15-minute high, that is going to give me the idea that we can continue driving. If we are going to break this low right now, it's just going to be a null and void trade for me. I won't take it. But based off that 30 engulfing right over there, the closure, candle, bottom wick, and then the 5-minute creating resistance, this 5 minutes should just be grabbing liquidity, and as it drives, that's when I want to be in. But if this 5 minutes going to tank, I'm not taking the trade. So it's now or never. And all this is literally just a type 3 continuation. So this is my second. Well, if I get in, this will be my second trade for the day. Let's see what she says, man.
At 30 looks very good. Out of all the time frames, I only like 30.
30 looks lekker. I love the engulfing on the 30.
That 30 looks good. Yo, there, GJ gone.
Sheesh.
GJ Gonzo.
Thinking, bro.
GU, there's it going. Massive pullback on the daily. Like I said, you can pull back the entire day. This thing can still flip bearish, break previous daily low. Yeah, very bad pound data, Chad. Data out of all these European countries, pound at the weakest data there. But I would need some type of structure to trade. I can't just trade this massive drop. Same with GJ. GJ, I would need to see something tapping into this zone. And then so gold, if that 5 the 5 closed. What do you think about that 5 close?
I like it. Just gave me the support that I need.
Okay.
So now, simple break of the highs, boys. I will be taking the trade according to my strategy. This is not financial advice. It is just for educational and entertainment purposes. Please do also read the risk disclaimer. Gosh, market. But if this thing's going to drop, then I'm not going to take it. It needs to hold this area and start driving
then
now.
it created like a minor bearish order flow. Then it'll actually come back in that 5-minute range.
Yeah, if it's going to start breaking here, it's going to come down. So it's either now or never, boys. If it's not going to press, if it's going to break these lows, I'm not going to take the trade. Stian, just on that topic, just remember, not every day, you don't have to win every day. You don't even have to win every week to be profitable. So focus on the long-term picture, the overall picture. Okay, boys, now breaking that 15 and 30 low. Let's just see what it does here, but I might actually just scrap this. If it starts breaking beneath this liquidity zone, it's going to be... I'm going to throw that idea out the window. Because my understanding is, if it was going to go up, it should have done so already. It shouldn't have trigged like this.
Yeah, it should have. Actually, I would have liked the counter move. Like, first go down. And not up.
I like when it has like that mini nipple wick.
Yeah.
Then comes up, re-breaks the low again, and then starts pumping.
Okay.
But yeah, if it starts, if it closes in here first of all, or if it breaks the previous 15 low, I won't take the trade. This is all just based on the idea that if we re-break the high, the momentum will come in.
I'm gonna run to the toilet quick.
No stress, my brother.
I have to drop those kids quick.
Oh, crazy. Okay, so patiently just waiting for this. Let's see if. Damn, GJ just tanked. Absolutely tanked. Okay, this could be that rejection now. If we break those highs, I'm going to be executing this according to my strat. And there we got 15 close in the next 6 minutes. That's also going to be a big ball player for me. I want to see a 15 close above if I'm going to be taking this. Okay, I might get triggered in here, boys. Break of the high now. Just need a little bit more of a push for me to jump in. It needs to get to that level 2737.85 for me to execute my longs. Miles, you plan on getting a project car to build one day after the golf was a... probably. I mean, I'll always be a car fanatic, so probably. In the future sometime. Yeah, probably, bro. Probably. I don't know what. And I don't know when, but... eventually, probably. I mean, even though we're heavy focus on biz right now, the kid inside of you, the car love inside of you will never die, so... who knows what the future holds. It's just, I think now the project car will be a whole different car. With levels comes different things, right? GJ just teasing me. And that's me in... okay, so guys, I'm in gold buys right now. I've just taken some gold longs. Entry was 2737.85. Stop loss for 30 pips, TP 110, and overall target is going to be that quarter pip for 120 pips. So this is my second trade for the morning. Let's see what happens. Okay, I think that overall TP for me is just going to be there, 28. Obviously, price can drive to the QP, but let's be real, I'm not holding that. I ain't doing that, man. All I want is 10 or the full manier. Silver golf. Nah, the golf I sold years ago, bro. The golf was a the golf definitely took over the scene hectically. I won't lie, even if I must say so myself. Miles, I like the way you trade. Clean chart only is the best. Too much lines and shit is confusing. You are a master in your craft, bro. Keep up the excellent work. I appreciate you, Garth. I really do, man. Yeah, man. I believe less is more. I keep my charts clean and simple. Naked trading. It's all I need. Price action, supply and demand, and candlestick anatomy. That's all I need, man. Myself and my students, it's all we need. It's all we need. 10 to 20 pips, one session a day. It's all we need. What you driving now? A Nike Air Force Ones, boy. No, I'm only joking. Imagine Nike Air Force Ones with like a Healy in though. I think that would look like a Jordan with the wheel at the back, like a Healy. I don't know if you guys remember Heelys. I think that would be sick. What do you guys think? Miles, how did you overcome overtrading your own opinion? I came to realize that the more I trade, whether I'm making money or not, the more I trade is going to tax my emotional and mental state like nobody's business. And then I had to find out, what do I need to do if I want to make this a full-time thing where I can consistently reap the rewards and actually live this sort of full trader lifestyle. It was limiting myself with trading. Then also I looked at it from a business perspective, and I came to realize the more I give exposure to capital in my business, the more possibility there is to risk. Now, risk appetite, risk on, risk off is very good, but calculated. So that is a big thing for me, especially once the accounts start getting bigger, the money starts getting bigger, the capital starts getting bigger. I don't need to trade a lot to make a lot of money. So that's the mindset that I try and instill onto anybody that thinks about trading. It's a business. Trade it like a business.
Are you in?
Yeah. Yeah, we're in right now. I saw 0.01 profit. But yeah, this lined up perfectly my strategy. So we are in. Stops is at 30. I might even be a little bit more aggressive and start to cut that slightly to 26. That's me. I'm going to shave off that 4 pips and drop to 26. Already, I don't want to be in the trade who's going to break that level. I can tell you that now already. But I'm going to give it that extra candle. When next year? Look, it's still open at the moment, bro. It's still open. So we are still open, man. I can't give you a date for when it will be open again next year, though. So I'll definitely take advantage of it now while you can. Closing the 30th of October. And I think there's 4 seats left. And there's still a lot to be done. We've got boot camps coming. We've got Christmas boot camp coming. Got a lot that still needs to be done till DC. And I don't know what your date's, because I'm gonna probably be live trading until like the 20th of December.
Yeah, I'm with you on that. My wife is still working till the 23rd. I think we will officially still stream till the 15th. I know Keegan's going away, so then me and Miles will still trade London up until the 20th. I'll see if it's not too busy with the kids, then I would look to stream just the cracker every day quickly.
The cracker.
And if markets are super slow, I think we can do some education, some back testing.
Yeah, that's nice.
Just do some stuff for you guys. Last year, I don't know if you guys remember, I did almost like a type of a boot camp for all of you that last week. So we looked at the market. If there was something to trade, we traded it, and then for the rest of the session, basically just went through my strategy.
Yeah.
So me and Miles can maybe look at that. If the markets are slow while we wait,
for sure. I'm down. How much is your membership? At the moment, it is $59. prices will definitely increase next year. But the nice thing is, if you already are a member, that is your set price. What do you see on gold from the 1 hour view? My brother, to be very honest with you, I don't use the hourly chart at all.
Chad, I'm looking at, remember what I talked about here with GJ. There's the breaks below. Okay, unless I would need to see some type of structure break here, something like that. And then we still have those session lows. But for the most part, if it closes like this, like I mentioned, then it's just going to be a choppy day on GJ. Then you can actually just can it for the rest of the day. And same with GU. GU, I need to see some type of break at that 129.50. DXY is still bumping and grinding. US30 is just not getting through this level, and it's also not breaking below Asia highs. But this is quite a key zone to monitor. Daily pivot and 200. Nasdaq, no real, that's not a test for me on the Asia highs. And then gold, quite a deep retrace here on the 5.
Very deep.
That 15, the 15 closed above. There you can clearly see that 15 closed above, breaking 2 previous 15-minute lows. No top wick here. So in all essence, if this was the liquidity sweep, where if guys had stop losses below the previous 15 and all of those stops got chowed now and this thing flips bullish, this thing can really do a shift for you guys to the upside. 30 minute, yeah, 30 minutes still bullish. 30 minute actually just came back, tested that breakout zone there. So I would almost say for me, you don't actually want to see this 30 flipping back bearish again. You want to see it now re-break its own high and make its way up now.
This 15 closure just gave me another confirmation. So even if I had to wait, this would have been my entry. There, the flip right now on the 15. She should go to the moon. But we wait, we see what she provides, eh?
What is your entry point? 37.76.
Yeah, 37. Wait, 2737.85. That is my entry on
Okay.
Nancy Goldie. But
I would
have taken it now on that 15 flip if I hadn't have been in already, because that gave me another confirmation there.
If I was in the trade with you, I would put my stop just below this flip, because you don't want to. It already broke the high. It already picked up that liquidity there. And now on this re-break, you should just see it fly to that 27.40. If it comes back again, dips back, it shouldn't double dip. That 15, I think, is more than enough.
I think that was also that last little liquidity grab on that 5.
That 15, yeah. That was the liquidity there. No, I think you guys are good. I think you guys are solid.
Come on, baby.
I think you guys are solid, yeah. Is this the 15, yeah? No, I think you guys are good. Yeah, so this 30 minutes shouldn't flip back bearish. If it starts flipping again, then you might see a candle like this. And then that was your liquidity sweep. Remember, guys, that I chatted to you guys last night on the call. I said price will only do 2 things ever. It will either continue, consolidate, or reverse. And how it usually reverses is like that. A lot of guys call this a fake out. I just call it a failure, a break, and a fail. So it couldn't hold above that level, so it just comes back in the range. Or it will just do a clean double top, or it will do this little skewed M. Okay, GJ. J of the G's.
I love what I'm seeing on the 5 minute. Just creating that support for me. If we can get the bullish closure, boys, and a break of the high, we should start to see new heights on Goldilocks. I like the setup. I like it.
Yeah, they're on the 5 hour.
You check that. Looking like it wants to break that highs now as well. Okay, back at BE on this one now. About to break the highs. Can she do it? Hourly closure, 30 closure, and 15 closure in the next 6 minutes.
I'm considering taking this with you. If this 5 closes like this, little bottom wick break. Thank you so much.
Quick. Chris, I'm just going to run to the bathroom.
Come here, babe. Use the one down the hall. Put on a stretcher. Put on a stretcher. Yeah, Chad, personally, this trade, I don't think it's the worst. Nice 30-minute break there. Me just personally, if I was in the trade, I would not want to see us flip back bearish again. So as long as it holds above that flip zone, I think it's good. This candle can close there, and then the next 30 create a bottom wick and then pump. And also, oh, there it goes. And it's also above the, is it above the half? There's the, yeah, there's the half range. Okay, here we go. 5 minutes on GJ. What do you see on the 1 hour? Remember, price is fractal, my brother. So what you see on the 1 hour, so on the 1 hour, what are we seeing here is a potential rejection candle. So this 1 hour candle close is basically going to give you the same that you see on the 30-minute, that minus structure break. Only there's 2 candles here. The 1 hour only has got 1 bearish candle. So breaking that previous high there. So remember, price is fractal. A structure break is a structure break. If I had to show you this chart and you didn't know what instrument it was, and I did something like this, and I said this is a 5-minute chart, you would say, okay, that could be a 5-minute chart if you didn't see anything else. But now that I give you context and I say it's a 1 hour chart, so price is price. It's the same concept. It's not like a bullish market structure on a 1 hour is different to bullish market structure on a 5-minute. And I think that's what we tend to forget. It's just the amount of time it takes. And obviously the higher time frame takes precedent over the lower time frame. Once you grasp that concept, then time frames become easy to manage. I hope that makes sense, my brother.
Okay, what's happening? GJ. Oh, good GJ. Gold just chilling. Chilling in the range. Yes, everything is done on the site, Goth. US30 must fall. I'm getting my cheeks clapped.
Who's that?
Daddy FX.
Cheeks. You don't want cheeks getting clapped. It's the one thing you don't want to see. So you're flying out tomorrow?
Yeah.
What time? Do you have mates in Joburg?
Yeah. Flying out tomorrow at 10 o'clock.
10 o'clock.
10 a.m.
That's the one advantage of not having a girlfriend or having kids.
Just
It's like,
wake up, do it, and go. Don't have to say or ask or. Which is nothing wrong with.
no, there's nothing.
Nothing wrong with it. But
I wouldn't mind just being like, fuck it, bro.
doing
Go on
nothing
to
this
Fly
weekend.
South
It's
Air,
go
like
to Infest.
Boom.
That was like a condition I just said. I was like, if I want to win yesterday straight, I'm just gonna book the flights. Man. I was like, oh wait. So, Jersey the weekend. Who's in Jersey? Is anybody in the chat going to Infest this weekend in Joburg?
Do you get the ability to drive in some of the cars?
Yeah.
As passive, but not physically yourself.
As passenger, but I think there is a part that you can actually do a track day with him.
Yes, dude. I would love that. I know he's in Joburg.
Okay. Are you going to Infest, my brother?
I know he's more a Volvo guy.
Is he a Volvo guy? Okay.
Yeah, he's a T5.
S60, T5. Oh, one of my students has a T5.
I know
what's
he's...
What one's the T5? It's the same motor as the Ford ST 2.5.
Wait, let me show you this. This is why I know he's into Volvos. Chad, give me 1 second here.
I think it's the same 2.5 liter that's in the Ford ST.
Let me give you... I'm going to show you why. I don't know why I've never shown you this, but this is brilliant. Let me just find it.
See, nice family guy. Those are very nice. Very, very nice.
I want to show you now something I know.
RS6, yes. I won't say no to that. RS6 is it's a different animal. I think just the arches for me, it's something about it. Nice and wide on the road.
Wait, where can I find it?
Yeah, I don't know about Audi being king, brother. But Audi does make some nice cars. BMW on top always.
Are you also a BM?
BM all the way.
Say.
I actually have a BMW Gibbet for you. I just forgot it home today. So I need to bring that in for you.
Where is this? I need to... Yes, dude, bro. I've seen a lot of memes. Holy. I usually send some of my key memes to a few people. They think I'm sending it to them for them to laugh, but I use that as a bookmark. So I know, like these people, that's where I bank all of my major memes. And they're like, oh, sweet, look at Chris dropping some memes here. It's like, bro, don't feel touched. I'm just keeping it there as a bookmark. Yes, dude, where did I... Damn. I didn't realize actually how many memes I sent. Damn.
Yo, with that advanced driving course, I think it also decreases your insurance premium as well. So it's definitely
Guess
one
what
to
my
go.
brother is getting? Is already selling the M4 CSL,
What's next?
new M5,
Oh my days. Oh, that's beautiful.
1,000 Newton meters. I think I told Keegan, like, those seats.
That's crazy.
He tried to say, no, the seats aren't that bad. And he was like, dude, he got murdered. He's like, the seats are way too small. He's like, this carbon seats are cuck.
They look sick though.
No, it looks,
Yeah,
dude, it
absolutely
looks
love it, yeah.
mad. Looks mad. Chad, I can't find this one. I know, please stay online. I have to show you this.
Okay, boys. Gold is just a bit under the weather. But yeah, man. We just need to see price start to drive. That's all. I'm not modding my stops. It's I'm already moved it from 30 to 26. So it's either I'm walking with 26 pips or it's gonna. It's either I'm walking with a 26 pip loss or a 30 pip gain. One of the two.
Dude, it's always like that. That one, you.
When you look for something, you can't find it.
Yes, dude.
But you saw it like maybe like 5 minutes early on. Happens all the time.
It's just the guy. Once I get his handle.
Guys, at this point, there should be no reason that gold's going to come back. But because of the previous indecision candle, I'm not modding my stops. I'm just leaving my stops as is. Just sticking to strategy plan, that's all I'm doing. That's all we're doing. But I do understand why it is stuttering though. As you can see, there is your 4-hour liquidity zone right there. But my thing is always, where does price need to go in order for it to, before it needs to drive? And there's liquidity right there. 4-hour liquidity is at my TP1, so we should see that. Hourly engulfing as well. Not that I really use the hourly, but it's cool to see. 30-minute candlesticks making that higher high and higher lows within the anatomy itself. 15 a bit of indecision, but with an indecision candle, I'm fine with that. It's still not saying that it's going to sell off. So the trade itself is fine. You've got a solid 5-minute support there. Previous 5 close bullish, starting to break those highs. If this candle can just start to break the previous, we should be good to fly all the way to Nairobi.
Dude, I can't believe I can't find it. That is disgusting. This is probably the most disgusting thing. Wait, let me go back to my own page. I know, please remind. I have to. No, Chad, wait. I can't give up that easily. You guys know I don't give up.
We're not about to give up life.
No, no,
We're not doing that. Fine. We'll wait for. We're patient with that as we are for 14k today. How far we cruise?
Let me check. We are. Give me 1 second. Come on. Man.
God bless you, Mr. Red Bull. God bless you too, man. Miles, when do you move stops to break even? At 10
11.
pips.
11.
At 10.
Bro, can't believe I'm not finding
Baby. Who did you send it to? Ooh. Come on, gold. We love you. Come on, baby. You see, at this point right now, guys, it should not flip bearish. So at this point, here is where I start managing. So taking that stops down to 18 pips. I'm just going to move this over so you can see I'm still in the trade. What is it? Entry 27, 37.85. 27, 37.85. 27, 37.85. And then stop beneath the current running 15 for 19 pips. Yeah, man. For me, I don't want this candle to go back bearish and continue down. So we've modified the trade from 30 to 19. So what we do at this point, we just manage as best as we can without being too aggressive on the position, jeopardizing a possible dub. Because if I had managed the trade any tighter earlier on, I would have then lost the trade. You know what I mean? So there's a certain criteria that I follow with regarding my management of my positions, and if I can follow that strictly every day, you know, we can get a day like this. We're going to draw down, but then it turns around and goes back into profits. Let's see now. After breaking these highs, guys, there's no reason that price should come down to grab liquidity. There's no reason. So personally, if it's going to come down and break these liquidity zones, I don't want to be in the trade. So this for me is perfect management according to my MFX strategy.
Yeah, no, I'm not.
So yeah,
I'm
man.
not finding it.
Still looking.
Chad, yeah, big one. TUT Ultimate Trader starting 4th of November.
It's like now, eh?
It's around the corner.
It's like around the corner, man.
So go check it out, Chad. TUT Ultimate Trader.
TUT at checkout. Let's get you guys involved.
There we go, the Ultimate Trader Season 2. Check the link in the description of this video. Vaultfunder.trade.
Let's go.
PS5, iPad, gaming peripherals. Go and check it out. Ultimate Trader Season 2. Chad, there's still some coaches coming out. I'm not going to say how many, but we said bigger and better than the previous one.
Yep.
So
Hanu's ready. He's ready to take names and kick some ass. I want to see it, brother. Let's go. That same energy. Gold. Can you go now? About 5% profit. Nothing I can do. Gotta sit. Gotta wait. I do feel like
gold
we have
honestly
that.
made you guys work for this.
Yep. Yep. But I feel like at this point, she's ready, man. She's ready to go to the
explode.
moon. Yeah, I got that 5-minute confirmation, breaking that resistance now as well. I think the management for me is super on key, on point today. Coming down from 30 to 19. Not because we feel like it, but because that technical reasoning was there, you know?
Just I feel like I'm in a UK club underground. This is like some UK vibes.
I think this is the clubs that Jen would go to. With this sort of music vibe in London.
Who's that?
That lady from London.
Oh, Jen.
Jen, yeah.
Jen.
Maybe this is a vibe we don't know.
I heard she only drinks gin and tonic.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
It's like, hey Jen, what's your favorite drink? She's like, how do you know it's gin and tonic? Hey Chad, you guys. Hey Sam from the UK. Sam, I'm Ubering at the moment. It's just more fuel efficient.
Yeah, I'm actually his Uber driver.
Yeah, so it's a win-win. It's a win-win.
The thing is,
We carpool to the studio.
yeah, bro, if we don't get this TP, I don't think I'm getting paid today. So we gotta eat this TP, boys. Otherwise, Chris is not paying my ass today. But it's fine. He still has to come home with me, so it's nothing.
Yeah, we're still
A
going
quick little
together.
correction. God fix. What did you don't pay me? It's meet the curb.
And then when gin really gets wild, it's like, listen, give me a gin and pink tonic. You know, it's gonna get wild. Gin and pink tonic. Oh, it is gin and tonic. GNT. Hey, gin.
Okay, so look at that 5-minute, guys. You've got your liquidity right there. This should be that retest for price to drive. Gold is literally just taking the push right now. Sitting at that level, we want to see that rebreaks this high and continues. She's making us work for these pips, boys. And then obviously if it comes back down, there's my stop. I don't want to be in the trade if this 30 flips bearish. It should not though. That's the thing why I'm so adamant about managing the stop at the point there, because it should not. It has the liquidity to drive. So yeah. Barley trader, let's go. Can we enter now? My brother, you can do as you please according to your strategy. Please do follow your strategy at all times. And if that meets criteria, then obviously you will know what to do, my brother. Let's have a look at our first love, GJ. GJ just sitting there in that consolidation range. Nothing really happening there. So GJ is a no-go for me for today. All it is gold. If gold pulls through, she pulls through. Well, whether it pulls through or not, it doesn't matter because this is my second trade, so I can't take another trade afterwards. This is session for me after the trade. She's making me work today, keeping me here till past 11, not wanting me to leave. But yeah, it's one of those, bro.
A slower session than I expected.
Sorry to say, brother?
No, I said it's a much slower session than expected.
Yeah.
I thought we were gonna get a lot more volume.
But to be fair, when I pulled up, when I dropped Chris and myself off at the office after getting out of our Datsun Go, I did that. I did have, like, when I looked at the chart, I was like, Chris, it's gonna be a day today, just because that structure on the chart just didn't look that juicy.
Yeah. Some days you just know.
Yeah, like
it's
you can
clean.
see
you,
it,
You
man,
know
yeah.
exactly what you want. You know exactly what you want to see, and then some days it's just like, yo.
Guys, to be quite fair and honest right now, if we're gonna break the 15 high and come back, I'm probably gonna kill the trade to break even. Shot for that sub, Mr. DC.
Samuel Direct. When he chats to his chicks, he talks direct. Something's coming out now, though. It's a little bit like I see.
What's your aura on this trade? I'm not understanding what you're doing. You lost 30 pips today to make 10 here. You're still down. One loss takes out of 3 out of 4. You're right, bro.
There we go.
You're right, bro. I'm just, unfortunately, it's not going to work for me today, man.
The idea is you shouldn't understand what he's doing. That's the entire idea.
It's gonna be a tough one. It's gonna be a tough one. I don't know how I'm gonna. Bro, do you mind if you put petrol in the Uber for me today?
No, I will.
Please.
I actually have some for the leaf blower extra.
Can I use that?
Yeah.
I would appreciate
I
that,
actually
brother.
thin it out with a little bit of 2-stroke.
Okay.
Yeah. 2-stroke. You actually cooking oil, 2-stroke, and then hot water.
Yeah.
And you mix that, and it won't hurt your engine,
Okay.
but it just gives you more volume.
Bro, I actually do the same thing. Like when I run low on milk, I just
Yeah.
slightly add a little bit of water,
Yeah,
but then I just
and
call it
it's
skim milk. Yeah.
Me same.
It actually
Call
works.
it skinny milk.
Yeah. Shit, man.
If you like it skinny.
It works, dude. And I mean, the taste isn't that bad. I mean, and it does the job, bro. As long as it turns the coffee or tea white, it does the job.
Samuel Direct Cunningham. Samuel, are you also from the UK, brother? It's weird how we trade London, but we've got very little London audience.
Same on my stream as well. It was so weird.
Bro.
I was mostly getting like Indonesian guys,
Yeah.
like that sort of vibe. 2 losses, you're down.
Gold trader.
6 wins.
Don't
It's a serious
stress,
question.
brother. Don't stress. Just learn.
Yeah.
Then do the opposite what he does. Just do the opposite. We're not gonna get into that where we dive deep into somebody's strategy.
Thanks, guys. Trying that. Eugene, it's gonna work, brother. Try it out. Try it out, my G.
No, Lenny, you don't have to choke him. Guys want to understand everything. You don't have to understand everything. Understand your strategy, understand your risk management, understand what your plan is. Once you understand that, you don't have to understand anything anyone else does. Take the good out of the streams, take a little nugget here and there, but you don't have to understand everything. Alright. Each to his own, 100%. If you want to trade negative RR, if you want to trade ICT, if you want to trade trend lines, if you don't want to trade moving averages, trade what you need to trade to get that bag at the end of the month. It's not about ego. Trading is not about right and wrong. Trading is about, at the end of the day, walking away, taking a piece of the market. How you do it, you need to figure that out for yourself.
Gold make us work here today, boys.
No, remember Keegan is India, bro. The Indian people love Keegs. I don't know why. I don't know if it's because Keegan's got that sleeper build on him.
I think so.
Even my mom was like, yo, Keegan is nog hulle klein oukie. Ek soos, ma, waarvan praat jy? Keegan is a tank. And she's like, oh, maar sy hempies is altyd so groot. So hy lyk klein. Like, Keegan's got that sleeper build, Chad.
Yeah, look, at the end of the day, bro, if you just watch my previous streams and been watching how I trade, you'll understand why I trade the way I do. I think I almost mentioned on every single stream, brother. It's really straightforward, though, but this is just the plan of how I trade, and I've been trading for the past 5 years, this strategy, and that's how we do it, man.
Daniel, not always, eh? Remember, dollar's also a safe haven, still the reserve currency of the world, so it's not always going to be inversely correlated. There will be times, or there could be times where the dollar and gold will go up together. There's times where gold can go up, dollar can go up, equities can go up. It's not always to say that they need to be inversely correlated. So you don't have a timed exit for your trades?
No.
Okay. I actually have a time stop.
The thing is, my trades, like if we look at the past trades I've taken on these streams, they're only a couple minutes long. So these trades that I'm in for so long, they're very rare. The times that I'm in these long trades, yeah, I still just allow it to play out. But if it goes like past my trading hours, like past 12, then I'm just going to kill it. Show the MT5 like Donvo did to see if it works. 100%, brother. I think I should do that, Chris. No.
Don't tell me it's still the goal, dude.
The thing is, like, if I show MT5s, a lot of people's gonna get a heart attack. And we don't want that. We want people to come back to the stream and be like, you know, let's learn from him and all that stuff. But yeah, guys, look, my honest advice every day, when you pull up to the stream, come with an open mind to learn. That's what this is. It's just pure education. And don't come one session and try and sum everything up. Come for a while. Sub to the 2G's channel, sub to my channel, and see how we do it every day. See how Keeks does the firecracker, see how Chris does his setup, see how I do my setup, and learn from that. It's just education. Through that, you'll then start to depict, okay, this is why this guy does that. If you want to take your thing to, if you want to take your training to the next level, 2G's offers Project G, their lovely mentorship program. I offer the MFX mentorship program as well, and that's where you can level your training up. It's all just education. At the end of the day, this is all cool and all, right? Us taking trades and showing our trades, but at the end of the day, you want that independence. You want to learn so you can be independent and do it on your own. So invest in yourself and learn from that. You with me? Miles, do you still use HFM? Yes, I am partnered with HFM, my brother. So you will see the link in my bio. You can check on my IG. There's the link right there for HFM. I took my 10 rand. Thanks, Bulla. And I got you, Mr. Vince Mintz, Shamrock Master. Remember that thing I was speaking about yesterday when we were doing that other thing? About the pie?
Oh, yeah.
That was Vince.
Oh, was it Vince? Yes, but Vince is a naughty guy. I must pray for Vince. Vince is a naughty man. Vincey.
Oh, I love him. Absolutely love him.
Vince is a naughty man.
Yeah, you're right, Master. Bro, that's the biggest thing I always tell guys. Just invest in yourself. And that goes in everything in life, bro. It's like going on a diet, going on a gym, whatever. What are you ever doing? Invest in yourself. Nothing's going to come free that is worth having. And the only person that's going to change your situation is you. You need to take action.
Yeah, Chad, it's I don't even entertain it. It's a case of if you come here with your own agenda and you want to go ego, whatever, these streams are what we do. It's not for anyone to take. That's why we disclaim it. It's trades that we've taken. It's trades that we take on our own accounts. If you want to see an MT5, go check Don's stream. Go check his MT5. It's irrespective of the MT5 or whatever. It's doesn't bother me. Yeah. If I need to show you a bank statement to trade, it doesn't bother me. If I need to show you an income tax number, it's not going to help you. It's the reason you're still hanging around on some of these streams. It's because you're struggling. You're looking for something. So yeah, just go on your journey. If you are so good, then help somebody else. Help a brother out. Stick your hand out. Go look for traders that struggle. Say, hey, yeah, I'm starting a live stream every single day. I'm going to show you the way. I'm going to give you some tips. I'm going to give you some tricks.
Yeah, so my IG journey is on top there. Miles VW. Oh, we're on the wrong thing, Chris. The wrong overlay. But yeah, my IG is on top there. Miles VW. The business page is Millennial FX. On YouTube, you'll find me at Millennial FX. However, I am obviously trading on 2Gs now for London. So if you want to see me live, you'll see me here. However, all my past streams for the year is on that channel. So go check it out. And then to follow me on IG is simply just Miles VW.
Chad, you can go on our homepage, and if you scroll down, you'll see Miles' channel on our homepage as well. 2G's homepage. I'll just show you guys here quickly. So on our homepage, if you go to the homepage, just scroll down. There's the partner channel, Millennial FX.
That's sick. Yeah, I see. You sent that to me last night. That's pretty cool.
We've got traders next door, Millennial FX, Vault Funder, Vault Markets. Hey, not even subscribed.
Alright. Guys, I'm going to be very frank with you right now. If gold is going to come press back to my break even, I'm probably going to close the whole position out at break even. At this point, you should have driven. This coming back to test support, yes, it can be fine, but I don't want to be at a point where I'm sitting here till tomorrow. So if we're going to come back to BE now and we start stuttering and playing around there, I'm probably going to close out the position at break even. Because at this point, if this is that final test, she should just rip and ride. Rip and ride.
All the ladies watching the stream like, what did he say? Hey, Chase, did you hear what he said? Rip and ride. Yo. This man is pipping and dipping, is ripping and riding. Just a young rebel, absolute maverick.
Ripping
ripping and riding, pooping and dipping.
Sheesh.
Oh, yo, what I wanted to say, I actually have a timed exit. So if I enter a trade, and it does what your trade is doing now, after 30 minutes,
Yard.
if it's not in profit, I kill it. It's a hard stop for me because I've seen on my stats that the majority of my trades that go on for longer than 30 minutes, I lose. So I just went back on my data and I was like, 30 minutes, hard stop, get out.
I got you. Especially because you like me as well, you're momentum traders. So you want that initial impulse. I feel you. Another 24-hour stream before year-end, gents.
Yeah, it's going to be tough and see.
Yeah,
Our social batteries are...
That's crazy.
This man is already ripping and riding. Yes.
It's a different experience, guys. It was awesome doing it that first time. I loved it. That was great. But it's hectic.
Bro, there's actually a condom, I think that's called the Rough Rider.
Rough Rider, yeah. That's what came to mind. I was like, wait, I'm giving someone an idea here.
Rough Rider. Bro. So when we got married, obviously, yes, I don't know, I hope my wife doesn't kill me for this. So you obviously need to use protection. And we go into this game. And my wife is like very prim and proper. And I go to that one aisle and I pick up like this big box and I show it over to her. I'm like, Liefie, is dit hierdie wat jy soek, die Rough Rider? Bro, she was like dashing away, like trying to, and I knew it. And she was like, wat doen jy? Ek soos, yes. Chad, she was upset, my bro. Bro, but you feel so weird, you feel dirty when you get to the desk and it's like, you're married. But you throw like a box down and like, and then the people look at you and they like quickly scan it and put it in the.
They
back
know
already.
what's going down.
I'm like, hey man, we married. Like, stop being weird. What are you doing? You don't have to put it in a box immediately. Let it stay there. Let it simmer there. Let
them know it's going down. On E.
Yo, bro,
Friday
it
action
was always weird when you had to go buy that stuff. Yes, dude.
Okay, guys, if we're gonna come to BE, I'm probably gonna close the trade. I'm just gonna kill it.
And then when there's ladies laughing behind you, then you just say, "You're next."
Yeah.
We're putting in a 24-hour stream.
Are you joining us for the 24-hour stream, bro?
Miles went from a scalper to investor in gold. Miles is now officially an investor.
Yeah, that was long, bro. That was long. I think that was like after 12. Guys, I'm going to break even on this position. And that is TP1 hit. Fuck, that was a long one. Keys, you should have came in earlier, bro. You literally should have walked in earlier. Okay, boys, so that's a TP1. Can we get a... I know, like, I feel you guys, you don't even smart to press the W. But that is a TP1. Can we get W's in the chat for that? So that was a nice one. Eventually, it took its time, but she made it. She made it.
Are you serious? One more? No way. Chad.
Guys, we are not ending stream until we get that one.
I'm actually fatigued. Bro, did Ed not stream yesterday?
Keeks, come get a chair and you sit here.
I didn't stream yesterday and today. Did Ed stream yesterday? I know we had the pod. No, it is. Chad, come on, man. One. Please tell me this.
One, boys.
That trade literally fatigued me. That trade Miles took now. My brain is actually hurting a little bit. Dude, that trade hurt me. That trade hit me in the feels. Chad, there's literally one.
Guys, I am out
Man.
completely at 11 pips, so I was like, fuck that, I'm not gonna hold it. Even if the sinking runs a million pips, I'm out. So second trade, 11 pips.
All right, Chad, we're gonna start that giveaway.
GG's.
We're gonna start the giveaway.
Hier kom die gebouwde man. He's super breaking the whole studio to get in here.
I told you guys this man has got a sleeper build. You think he's small? He's a tank. Keegan's got that sleeper build. Bro, are you telling me? Oh, there we go. Chad, 14K in the books. We're going to do that giveaway now. Let's go. 14K.
Let's go.
All right, Chad. So for the 14K, we're doing a giveaway. To be eligible for the giveaway, you have to hit that like button. You have to be subscribed, and you have to drop a W in the chat. To be eligible, we are going to do a random number range, and I will give that to you now.
www. First W, 14K on YouTube. Second W, finally TP got hit. What do you have to say about that, my brother?
Hey, bro, to get there in the office.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
Chad, let's
GG's.
let's get liking. We're going to give away an account very, very soon. Yeah, I'm going to give it 2 minutes. 2 minutes. You guys saw both sides. You saw scalping. You saw investing. At one stage, this man became an investor into gold. He removed his stops and he was like, I'm investing in gold. He was ready to come back on Monday, close that trade, but the trade squeezed out the pips. Alrighty, Chad. For the 14K, the number range is going to be 140 to 200. Big shout out. Ooh, yeah, my wife is phoning me. Let me just answer this quick.
Lekker baby, 14,000. What is his numbers?
Actually, for the giveaway, I think he chose. I don't know if he started it though.
Who's doing that?
Yeah, just a number range for the giveaway. Yeah, I don't know if he started.
It's at least not about that. Chad, 140 to 200. Big shout out to all of you guys, from myself, Keeks, and Miles, that is joining us now every day, part of the channel. 140 to 200. We are live. We are live. Let's go.
The Nighbot will monitor it.
Okay.
Bro, in the beginning when we started it, we used to try and read those numbers with our eyes.
Mal.
Bro.
Remember when we did 5K? At one stage, I was crying. My eyes, I'm
Bro,
like,
you
Keeks,
sit
I
like this,
can't.
You can't blink, bro.
I'm like, yeah.
Hectic.
No, we had to get Nightbot. Chad, it's between 140 and 200.
So now we'll just pick it up.
Let's go, let's go, let's go. Come on, Chad. Can't be that difficult. Okay, it's not 140 and it's not 200. Hey! Hawaii. I don't know. Hawaii. There we go. What is that? Hawaii. Hawaii. Hawaii, please send a email to support@Vault Funder with a screenshot of your YouTube channel. Also, please make sure that you are registered with vaultfunder.trade because you're going to need to send that email address to support. So please send a screenshot. You are the winner of the 5K. We'll do one for the New York stream. New York stream as well. We can't just give to the London boys. So London boys, come back. Finally, I win something valuable. Why may that be the start of something beautiful? All right. Chad, but that is a wrap. What a stream. Even had to bring Keegan in for some reinforcements here.
I brought that 14K.
Keegan had to bring.
I got scared of Keegan as he walked in. I was like, fuck that, we're flying.
Bro.
So thanks for that TP, bro. I appreciate it.
Keegan had to push gold up. He had to get us to 14K. Keegs, shot for that, my brother. Would you classify your build as a sleeper build if you've got a shirt on? I think you've got a semi-sleeper build.
I'd say, like, yeah, semi, purely because I wear a lot of oversized stuff. So, yes, maybe. But I feel that's purely over social media. If you see me in person, I'm not a small guy in person.
Because I told him now, my mom was like, she thinks you're a small guy. I'm like, she's like, but Keegan, like, altijd so klein. Access, yes,
Look how big a son is with.
I'm like,
she's used to that. She's like, fuck, give us groot. She's gonna think I'm a fucking midget if I walk in.
If you're not over 2 meters, you're small.
Nah. And I'm not even small.
Chad asking.
Like,
no, we can't do coup again. We can't tank the dollar. But what we can do is, I've got a little special for you guys. A little special, yeah.
Keegan's so strong, he deadlifts gold.
Chad, baby. Shot for that 14K. We're going to see you guys for the Cracker today. Cracker breaking that 2-day losing streak yesterday. Coming through for the lads.
Nice.
Let's go 3 out of 5 for the rest of the week. Chad, peace and love, baby. Miles. Safe travels tomorrow. We will see you back on Monday. Tomorrow. Myself and Keegs. Forgotten bangers. Be ready, Chad. I'm bringing the acoustic guitar tomorrow. Keegan is getting the shaker. It is going to be wild. You guys don't want to miss it. But 3 p.m. Peace and love, baby. Cheers.
Cheers, boys. Be up.